YouTube, welcome back to a continuing endeavor to find the most deranged, the most outlandish, and the wildest content imaginable for us to all enjoy, to help us understand that no matter how weird and wild we feel, there are always going to be content creators out there that make us look normal by comparison. That being said, if you have been paying attention, we have recently been on a bit of a stint of watching Lichtenstein's series of deranged gun videos where he mixes different weapons together and see what comes out. Usually the result being a deprivation of my sanity, but hey, aside from a loss of sanity, they're good watch. And I hope you've been enjoying them. So today we'll be continuing that stint of watching cursed AI guns, only in this form it's the Counter-Strike variant. And I certainly hope James doesn't make an appearance. I found out that James is related to Billy, and I do not need Billy knowing that. Right, so we've gone through a very weird and wacky tangent of watching Lichtenstein's videos in the past. This was kind of what I was intending on watching originally when we ended up getting into the Iron Bliat cycle of things. I don't suppose it really matters except for some continuity, but I have been enjoying these videos, and I need more dopamine, and considering there could potentially be a grand ping in here somewhere, I am totally about it. I also need to study James more and understand his relation to Billy. Shut up, Billy. I don't need to hear your opinion. Anyway, let's continue.
To my weapon mixer series, I noticed you guys liked the previous one I made 3 years ago. So I decided to make another one. If you are new to this channel and you don't know what's going on, basically what we do here is we come on Inferno.
I know this is going to be a test of my sanity.
You go to the left here and you press this hidden red button. Then you go to the other side, you pet a donkey, and then you press another button.
But I thought to spawn the thing, you needed to go over there, push that button, go to the other side, get on all fours and meow like a cat, and then do the hokey cokey turn around, and then you need to write on the wall 01001010111, then gift a tier 3 sub to Makari, and then push the sub button. When did the donkey come into this? Oh, he must have upgraded, I see.
And then this panel emerges from the ground. This is a weapon mixer 7000. What this does is you choose 2 or more weapons you want from this panel. Then you press this combine button and out comes a combined weapon. So just as an example, let's choose an
also, hey, Annabelle, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I saw that, by the way. Thank you.
And if we combine both of these weapons, out comes an OPP. OPP.
Hey, do you need some performance-enhancing pills? Do you need some performance-enhancing pills? Because you look like you've got a problem there, buddy.
Not a great gun, I'll be honest with you. It suffers from a major...
This looks like something out of Cursed Halo.
The base is great though. It's an AUK with an extra Bison magazine. And it has a fire rate.
Bison magazine?
It shoots AUK bullets that fast, but you can't really aim anywhere.
Surely that wouldn't be functional.
The barrel is very flaccid. It's dangerous.
Literally Herbert's lightsaber
your
from
friends or any
Family
of your
Guy.
surroundings. Like the last couple of bullets, you have to really wiggle the barrel to get them out of there. And even then, when you think you are done shooting, it still drips out some of it, so there's that. It does get stiff though, sometimes, especially if you're aiming at...
So, what you're saying is, you gotta work the shaft.
Oh, you dirty bitch, work the shaft! Like a female player model. But now even then, it's hard to aim because now it just points up, so you can't really use it.
That's inappropriate! You're just assuming that they're into women? What if they're bisexual? You know, it could just work for anything. Except for your mother, because then you'll just go flaccid again.
Oh, no, Jessica, wait, sorry.
HR will hear about this. HR will hear about this.
You should really apologize to her and tell her this is not what it looks like. Hey. Right, for the next...
Oh, you self-gratifying arsehole.
Weapon, let's choose a Navaja knife and a deagle, and if we press the combine button, out comes Navajigal.
What?
Unlike the OPP, I don't know much.
This looks like the kind of thing that people think is how you get a vasectomy. You know, when you say, oh, I'm gonna get a vasectomy, this is what they think they use on you.
about this one. Looking at it, it's a deagle that has like one hole that it shoots out of, and it's surrounded by a couple of Navajo knives. I've heard that they move around and the shape of it varies from Navagigal to Navagigal. And also I've heard that this gun can be a bit more vocal than the OPP. Like when you shoot it, apart from the shooting sounds, it makes this sounds. I'm sorry about this one. Also another... I'm sorry about this one. Can be a bit more vocal than the OPP. Like when you shoot it, apart from the shooting sounds, it makes this sounds.
So I had to do a double take. Guys. It's firing me. I did not consent for them to steal my goo and not only use my voice likeness when it came to firing this gun. That is, how dare you? Where are my royalties for this thing? Also, stop stealing my goo. Where did you get that from? This is unacceptable. Turno maggots.
I'm sorry about this one. Also another thing, like every guy that I know that has used this weapon can't explain why this happens, but like every 7 bullets out of 30 just come out painted red for some reason. And during those 7 bullets, the gun gets pretty unstable, so we can't figure out why this happens. So if you own this one, just type in.
Legitimately, it does look like something you get from Halo. Like a brute weapon of some kind.
Comments and let us know. Just any info would be great. Oh, and the Navagigal actually comes with an accessory. Like we have a HE grenade already, right? Like why? If we
it's
take
a HE grenade,
and then we combine it with a rib and a lipstick,
not a HE grenade.
And we press the combine button.
Because then you need a she grenade and a they grenade.
A she grenade.
This is not pre-watched. God damn it! I thought there was a reason why he was saying he instead of HE. It's HE. God, fuck my head. Swear on me, mum.
Way more powerful than a HE
The jokes
grenade,
literally do make
but
themselves.
very hard to get it off. The pin. I mean, you need a.
Motherfucker is about to finger the ring, isn't he? You're gonna have to get a bit of foreplay with this one.
Special technique, like you hold it with your left hand, right? Then you use 2 fingers from your right hand to pull on.
I identify as a she grenade. Please, somebody use their 2 middle fingers on me.
On the pin, and then you just push it back and forth as fast as you can until the thing pops, and then you have like under a second to take cover until it just explodes and then makes a complete mess. Or it doesn't. It's.
There's an underlying message here about men not knowing how to pleasure a woman. And as somebody who has never had a man who's known how to make me orgasm, yeah, no, I relate to this. You got to know how to work the shaft. Or in this case, finger butthole. God damn it.
It's not that easy. It also depends if it's in the mood or not. Okay, for the next one, let's choose a
HR would like to talk to you about this weapon.
P90, a couple of silver ranks from this custom items panel, definitely a global elite, and a potato microphone. And if we combine all of these, out comes a assault rifle.
So, weaponized Counter-Strike players?
Assault rifle. Non-lethal. Completely useless.
So, my experience playing Counter-Strike is you either run into 7-year-olds, Russians, or Russian 7-year-olds. All of the above then usually resort to shouting racial expletives at you when you beat them. This thing is about to drop some fat fire mixtapes.
If you want to kill someone, doesn't even shoot real bullets, but it's loaded with a lot of salt. And at the end of the barrel, it has a megaphone instead of a suppressor. So what you do is you just aim at a person, and when you pull the trigger, it just starts being so loud. And it makes a lot of sound. And when you run out of salt, you just replace your salt magazine, and then you can just continue being loud. This one actually might remind you of a similar one I made, M4A1V. It actually had a vodka bottle instead of a suppressor. Сука. Питер, нахуй, нахуй. And speaking of иди нахуй, for the next weapon, let's choose an extremely accurate
Whoa! Damn! It's about time Putin became useful for something other than homicide.
life-size model of Putin from this panel. Then let's put in an AK-47, and a give, maybe an op, a P90, and a C4. And if we combine all of those, out comes AK-47Z. Not yet. I'm not done yet. AK-47.
Jesus Christ. This thing violates every single thing on the Geneva Convention in one sitting.
Z looks so powerful and menacing. Or does it? Let's take...
Let me guess. It's gonna just be like a trickle of cum or piss.
Take a closer look. It has a scope, a huge magazine capacity, shoots Negev bullets, and has rockets. What can be so wrong with it? Firstly, if you noticed, the scope is backwards. If you look through it, you'll see very clearly how far and unreachable this weapon's goals actually are. Secondly...
I get it! I get it! The war is bad. You're making fun of Russia. Do it more.
Yes, it has Negev bullets and rockets. But when you shoot it...
Camera tech? Yeah.
They don't go very far. They just fall on the ground. It's like they don't have enough fuel to go.
Golly, guys, I possibly wonder what he's joking about in this very real video. Like, clearly this is just satire, right? There's no possible way he's making a reference to anything about geopolitics.
Oh, where they want to go. Also, you can't buy this weapon with in-game money. Or any money, to be honest. Best chance of you acquiring this weapon is you finding it in some field, broken and on fire. It will be very useful if you bring a tractor. And finally...
pertaining to how, like, at the beginning of the Ukrainian war, Russia lost so many of their tanks because they got bogged down, and then a bunch of Ukrainian farmers came along and literally just stole, like, 1,000 Russian tanks. It was so stupid.
The worst thing about this weapon is it's not even there sometimes. You think you're holding it, but when you try to touch it, your hand just goes right through. I hate this weapon. F this weapon. AK-47Z. Is it? Now you can press the button, you pussy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already.
All right,
and
we're gonna
suggest
get
in the
straight onto
comments
the second.
which weapon.
I'm upset we didn't get to see James. Where's James? Who is James? Why is James?
In the
How is
last
James?
video, I combined op with a PP-Bison and I crafted a weapon called the OPP. You guys really liked that one. So, as a test, I decided to combine other weapons with a PP-Bison to see...
You know what, Jay? You know what, Chimpy? This feels like something that you could use for a skit. Get out an AWP and have it go flaccid. And then when you see a sexy waifu in VR chat, bdoing.
What happens? So for the first one, I chose USPS with the PP-Bison. I combined it and I got USPD, which turned out exactly how I thought it was gonna turn out. Then I tried MP5 with the PP-Bison and I got MPP5. I even tried combining RPG with the PP-Bison and I got RPPG.
Oh, that's... Oh, man. You know, this is what happens when you eat Taco Bell.
Ew. Oh, I'm so sorry. You might be new and you don't know what just happened. What you just saw was just an hidden Easter egg that's in CSGO. To unlock it, you spawn in Inferno on city spawn. You will see this wall. And on the wall, there is a number 23 written on it. So what you do is you just stand right in front of it and aim at that number 23 for 23 minutes exact. Without moving. And after that... this machine comes out of the ground. This is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button and out comes a combined weapon. So just as an example, if we choose an AK-47 and a butterfly knife, which is known for its flexibility, and if we press the combine button, out comes AK Ordean.
I have so many questions, and I doubt I'll ever get the answers. My main question is, what is going on in Liechtenstein's mind that he can come up with these abominations of weapons craft? Actually, I think I've just had an idea for my next D&D character. The accordion bow. A bow that's powered like an accordion. I'm a genius!
AK Ordean has its highs and lows. Let's start from the positives. It's very flexible.
This isn't so much more compelling about how stupid it is, as opposed to how stupid I am.
That gives you a great advantage around the corners. Around the bends. And if your team is losing and you want to cheer them up during the freeze times, you can use it for that too.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
But nothing in this world is too perfect. That's why this gun also comes with downsides. Unlike your partner, this gun makes noise.
You know what? It actually looks like the AK-47 from High Guard. Because, oh my god, a game that's a fantasy about magic and stuff, and then everything's like really fantastical and things, even though the game's shit. And then they just put an AK in there. Yes, I love my games about fantasy and AK-47s.
Every time you move. That makes you easily spottable for the enemies. And also, the recoil is hard to manage. If you're not holding the front of the weapon with the same death grip strategy you master stroke yourself with, you're gonna get hurt. But if you watch these kind of videos, you should be just fine. Alright, for the next one, I actually found a bug in this machine. So for example, if I choose an op...
Don't worry, I've got a vice-like grip because I hold on to Tia so tightly. Yeah, I'm being parasocial, I don't care.
The game with the command MP restart game 1, and then I choose the op again, and then I restart the game again, then I choose the op one last time, and then I press the combine button. Out comes a telescope. 69,420x magnification. Ultra long range weapon. This one can see far beyond your not so bright future. This weapon has a very specific use though. Can't be used on everyday maps. For example, if you aim at a person that is not at least...
What? Are you trying to... Are you trying to make an electron microscope? Are you trying to shoot someone on the moon?
380,000 kilometers away, all you'll see are just germs on his disgusting, non-moisturized skin. As you can see, these are... Wait. These
This better not be James's balls, I swear.
aren't germs? But if you aim somewhere far, for example, the moon...
I swear to God, guys, I don't pre-watch this. I swear to God, it's just the easiest joke to make.
I am going to the one place that has not been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Yes, I am on the moon now. I am safe here. Unless somebody has a AWP with 69,000 zoom rate. Ha ha ha! Why did the hair on the back of my neck go up?
You'll clearly see the Hollywood the astronauts roaming around freely. Tom? Major Tom? Did you just shoot him? Tom! This video was recorded
Mate,
prior to the
Tom,
invention
to
of
ground
gravity by Sir
control.
Isaac Newton in 1666. All right, for the next one, I'm feeling a Molotov.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if
you
we
know what? You're right. This is just because I'm as brain rotted as the video, clearly.
choose a sawed-off shotgun, and if you combine that, out comes a pump-off. Pump-off. As intimidating as it looks, it's actually non-lethal. It has a gas canister on top and a pressure gauge on the side.
That's just a dragon's breath shotgun. Oh no, that's James, isn't it? Okay, James. James, whatever you do not do diabolical things with that weapon, I swear.
And to charge it, you just pump it off. Should be a familiar motion to you,
Oh, God
especially
damn it,
if you're
James!
subscribed to this channel. And when the pressure reaches the maximum,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, you dirty bitch, work the shaft.
you just aim precisely at your enemy, and then you just pull the trigger. But it doesn't kill them. It just burns their clothes off. Hence the name, Pump Off. I guess if you want to humiliate your enemy, this
Hey guys, I'm taking small loans of $1 million. I need this weapon for undescript purposes. None of my friends will be safe when I have this weapon in my repertoire. Yes, finally, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear and my gooning antics.
is the weapon. You go for hey. And before the final weapon, guys, I just want to say that I added a new segment to my streams. I'll be putting up a picture of a cursed weapon from the next Cursed Weapons episode. And if you can guess the name of the weapon correctly in the chat, you'll be able to win the giveaway. So if you like that, or if you're into watching streams in general, you can find me on Twitch at
Whoa,
lich_.
dude, imagine watching Twitch streams. Cringe. You'd have to be some mega neurodivergent idiot to watch a Twitch stream. Right, YouTube? Am I right, YouTube? Am I right, YouTube? That's right, YouTube.
Crew, I'll be probably live, so join me there after the video. Thanks.
Hi,
Alright,
Len.
for this one, before we choose the weapons, I have to mention that this panel is used for custom items. You can put here anything you can find on the map. For example, if we come to this board, one of the items says spaghetti. And if we go above on the building and go
Spaghetti! Spaghetti Italiano! Ciao, ciao!
inside this room, we can see the spaghetti on the table. So if we put that on the panel and then choose the spaghetti and then choose the Mac 10, and if we combine both of these, out comes mac and cheese.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate what you want to know what I hate more than this weapon? The fact that internally I giggled like a small child at it. You know those Italian brothers who like criticize people's Italian cooking? They're gonna look at this and die of a heart attack. Approved!
Mac and cheese. Cursed.
Guys, my tentacles are not called for consumption, okay? Derek and Terry do not take kindly to people slurping them. They do the slurping.
But very useful actually. Has 4 separate spaghetti tech trademark barrels that can move to any direction you desire. You can whack multiple enemies at once, but what you shoot at the enemies aren't bullets. This weapon is
Oh
loaded
no.
with pasta. Easily accessible in Italy. That's why this weapon
The Italians watching this are dying a little bit.
is very popular in the rough neighborhoods of Italy, also known as the spaghettos.
Spaghettos.
I'm in the spaghetto. Pasta.
It's so stupid. Whose bright idea was it to watch this absolute brain rot? Oh yeah, it was mine. Anyway, let's go to episode 3.
So in the
Guys, we have 11 episodes of this to watch. I want to know, I want to feel that by the time we get to episode 11, we will have grown immensely as people. Also, hi, Nova.
The previous Cursed Weapons episodes, I mostly focused on bigger weapons. More powerful, complex, double-handed machines. But this one I want to start with utilities. Grenades, knives, smaller, simpler stuff. So let's do it. Oh, and if you are new and you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a hidden feature in this game that allows you to create weapons. To activate that, you spawn on this map,
now?
right? And if you remember, to the left, there's a room with
I remember exactly. No, I remember exactly. This is definitely consistent. This is definitely consistent.
a lot of books in it. So what you have to do is you just have to press E on one of those books and this Easter egg should activate. I don't exactly remember.
Mein Kampf 2? 9/11 for dummies? Liechtenstein, I knew you were unhinged, and the weapon you made with about Russia. You know, this shouldn't surprise me. This should not surprise me in the slightest.
Which one it was though? Mein Kampf 2? No. 9/11 for Dummies by no. Enlarge your penis in 30 minutes? No. Oh? Ah, there it is. Gullible's Travels. So you just press E on it, and if you look back, this machine.
Wait, what was that Jesus Christ book a second? What was that? The Fashion of the Christ. Get ready to look biblical. Cool hood, rugged long beard, stylish robe, fashionable sandals, in-style robe.
And if you look back, this machine.
We
will
love our
come out of the
Liechtenstein's
ground.
unhingedness, don't we,
This is
guys?
a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button, and out comes a combined weapon. Alright, for the first one, let's go with something small, as I said. So a default knife would be a good base. Let's combine that with something silent, like an USPS, and something with a scope, so an op.
This better not end up as like the silenced knife from the other video, because if it does, I'm actually going to have an autistic fit. The gun nut in me is struggling to contain itself in this video.
And that foregrip will come in handy from the UMP. And if we press the combine button, out comes a tactical.
I'm out! No, there's only so much I can handle. This is bullshit! I will not stand for it! I am leaving! Fuck! We're committed. 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 This is so atrocious that one of my friends wants to come in here and shout at me about this, apparently. Hi, Tia. How can I help?
What's got you so upset, hun? It's a tactical silence knife. It's literally the perfect weapon. This will get you so much money in CS2.
You weren't here for the other video we watched when they had a silenced knife that had a they had a tactical knife that had a gun installed in it, and then they put a silencer on the knife, and then they put a silencer on the gun part of the knife, and then they put a scope on that, and then they put a knife, a bayonet on the silencer of the gun that's on the knife, and I fuck.
What's wrong, Kari? Don't you know these are what are called field operation approved modifications to service weapons.
The only thing that I'm gonna need to be serviced is my frontal cortex after this lobotomy that I'm going through.
I fail to see the issue here. What's the problem? What's wrong? What's got you so upset?
I am developing a permanent twitch from this series of videos, Tia.
I know it over at twitch.tv/Makari. That's where everybody at YouTube should be. Wink.
Tia, is all you wanted to do is to come in and rub this into me? Because I swear to God, I am gonna get their
Oh,
she
you love
grenade.
it when I come in and rub into you.
Tia, I'm gonna get the she grenade and force you to use it.
The who? What now?
The she grenade.
The what?
Well, rather than the he grenade, it's a she grenade. I feel like I need to show you. I need to show you. Hold on.
I understand the joke a little bit, but at the same time, I'm deeply concerned.
I am showing you the she
Well, I
grenade.
decided to make it
Behold.
stick.
I can't see
and
it.
we press the
You're not
combine
showing
button.
it.
Out comes a she grenade. Way more powerful than a he grenade, but very hard to get it off. The pin, I mean, you need a special technique. Like you hold it with your left hand, right? Then you use 2 fingers from your right hand to pull on the pin, and then you just push it back and forth as fast as you can until the thing pops, and then you have like under a second to take cover until it just explodes and then makes a complete mess. Or it doesn't. It's not that easy. It also depends if it's in the mood or not. Okay, for the next one, let's choose.
Now, I would give you that
I
weapon
see.
because I feel like you're the only person who's
In the
probably
last
qualified
video,
realistically to use one of those weapons around here effectively, especially when it's one of my she grenades.
I have so many jokes here. I have to think very carefully about what path I want to tread.
Look,
So in the previous,
I will have you know that no man has ever made me orgasm in my life. Because they get their stuff done.
Well, yeah, the female orgasm doesn't exist.
Don't I know it? You know, if nothing else, this series of videos is probably what the orcs of the Warhammer universe study and are taking notes on to craft their own weapons from.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm normal. I'm normal. I swear.
No, you're not. Don't lie. You're anything but normal.
Oh my-
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, that brought the pressure headache back. Oh my god. I laughed too hard. Jesus Christ. Oh,
You good?
okay, I'm good.
Good. Okay,
No,
excellent.
But we're gonna go anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna continue this now, and I'm gonna probably have my conniption. So thank you, Tia, for rubbing all of this into me. Thank you for reminding me that the only weapon I need around here is your weaponized voice. Tia?
What if I just don't say anything? and we
You
just,
fucker, you.
know,
That sounds even. Bye. God fucking damn it, Tia. Also, Kay Annabelle, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's get back to it. 3, 2, 1. My God, that was an ADHD tangent. I'm sorry, guys.
a tactical silenced knife,
I hate this.
also
I
known
hate
as,
this. I hate this so much.
might seem ridiculous to you, but there's more to this weapon than you think. What happens when you knife someone in CSGO? Their screen goes red, their health goes down, knife makes a swinging sound, and the
Oh,
blood
so
sound
loud.
is weirdly sexual. All those
so
problems
unstealthy.
are eliminated with a silenced knife. The swinging sounds are absorbed by the silencer, and not only that,
'Cause
the
that's how
silencer
thermodynamics
itself
works.
is loaded with a special serum that when you stab someone, completely numbs the stab area, making it impossible for the enemy to detect or feel a stab.
Oh, look! Birmingham Simulator! The irony is not lost on me, the fact this is a British agent. Welcome to fucking Birmingham, mate! Welcome to fucking Birmingham! You're getting a fucking knife in you, is.
It also comes with a scope for long-range stabbing.
That's not how that works!
A bipod for stable stabbings. But if you are the type of person that prefers damage over the peace and quiet, then the tactical silence knife also comes with a bayonet.
Liechtenstein, you know what you're fucking doing to me. You fucking know that you are triggering so many people with this obscene bullshit. It's not bothering me. It's not bothering me. It's bothering me a lot.
Attachment. Double the knife, double the damage. One of the most underrated weapons that have ever been created by the weapon. Why stop on a knife? Let's choose a grenade now as a base and combine it with a USPS and the op. And if we press the combine button,
Good baseline, the op,
comes
all the time.
the silenced grenade. What happens when it... No, James! No.
James!
What happens when it...
I mean... Look, some of us have an oral fixation. Just because something can fit in your mouth really means that you should probably test if it could. I'm just saying.
Throw a grenade. It makes a ground hitting sound, and it makes a huge explosion sound that can be heard from all over the map. Not anymore.
You know what? Out of touch. Just play Escape from Tarkov. 90% of the grenades you throw in Tarkov are silent anyway.
Silenced grenade takes care of all those problems.
What the fuck,
Completely
Tia?
eradicates both the ground hitting and the explosion sounds.
Listen,
and the
just 'cause I have an
explosive
oral
material
fixation, I can
is
fit a lot in my
also
mouth,
filled
okay?
with the same serum as the silenced knife. No one will feel a thing. Of course, it also comes with a scope.
I have a sneaking suspicion this might be the most realistic thing we see in this series of videos.
The silenced grenade is so effective. They don't even know it yet that they are dead.
I'm dead, bro.
Insanely effective against groups. Alright, let's go back to big weapons now. Let's go with M4 as a base, and then let's choose the least reliable weapons that are on this panel. Least reliable in real life, and we gotta start with a Tech 9, known to be very unreliable. Next one, Mac 10, a submachine gun, jams sometimes. An automatic CZ, which can also jam.
I'm just a bit disappointed that he didn't put 2 grenades on that thing to make it look like a pair of testicles. I'm just saying, it's kind of disappointing.
A taser, useless against someone with clothes, and a Molotov, for obvious reasons. And if we combine all of these, out comes the M4M.
What?
M4M, created by one of the most beloved vehicle companies out there. Now this is a cool gun. Comes with a twin exhaust,
Sci-fi gun?
liquid-cooled barrel to
No,
eliminate
like talking
overheat.
Tarkov, that literally looks like something you get in Escape from Tarkov.
And recoil, adaptive flashlights that shine the light right in the enemy's eyes. A twin turbocharged magazine uses gunpowder fumes to spool up the turbos, which feed the chamber faster, giving the weapon a much higher fire rate and a sweet sound.
It's so
Oh,
stupid.
man, a true car guy's weapon. But it does come with a cost.
I suppose car people and guns do go hand in hand because it's people who spend egregious amounts of money on bullocks they don't need.
First of all, the headlights
Literally orc
are
weaponry,
too
you're
bright.
right.
Yes, it will blind the enemy, but it will annoy your teammates too.
Escape from Tarkov POV, right there.
Because the weapon has an auto tailgate mode that can't be turned off. Whenever it sees a teammate, it just pushes you as close behind them as possible while the headlights are on. A classic behavior from all the people that use this vehicle brand. Turbocharged magazine.
And this, ladies and
Great
gentlemen, is
idea,
exactly
but
why I
turbos
don't
usually
play
need some time
Counter-Strike.
to spool up, and that's why the gun doesn't fire exactly when you pull the trigger. You have to hold it for a few seconds, and then the power comes on abruptly.
Actually, you know what? No, this isn't Tarkov. This is a Borderlands gun. This would be right at home with, what's his face? That series of really stupid weapons, like the ones that talk.
Liquid-cooled barrel. Also a great idea, but the pump that controls the liquid is made out of plastic. It cracks and breaks after only 5,000 rounds and costs about $200,000 to replace. Twin exhausts that point up to...
This is my gun. It cost $400,000 to fire it for 12 seconds. Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. But I have yet to meet someone who can outsmart. What are we talking about?
Reduced recoil. A fantastic idea, but some people modify them and they make them sound like... But those are tolerable.
I didn't laugh. I did not laugh. I did not laugh. No one has any proof.
The gun requires a lot of oil to operate smoothly. It burns oil when you shoot it, and some...
I feel like half of these guns are direct call-outs to specific types of people.
Sometimes it even leaks it out everywhere. Leaves marks, you can slip and fall on it, enemies can find your trail, USA might show up, and not only it's already heavy, you have to carry around extra liters of oil on your back for emergencies, and trust me, there will be
Gino, thank you for the
emergencies. M4M, brilliant, but unreliable and hard to maintain. I'll take 3. I don't give a f. Let me hear it again, please. And for the final weapon, let's go with something mellow. What if we take an AUG as a base and combine it with an SG-553? Very similar weapons, and if we combine both, out comes Binoculars.
I mean, it's certainly more functional than the regular AUG.
Binoculars. Why have a scope for only one eye when we have 2? We shouldn't have to close one eye to aim at something.
Redundant!
That's the main
There's
problem.
a reason why you have a
Binoculars
scope, and for the reason they're designed the way they are.
Aiming with both eyes open relaxes your facial muscles and gives you a better peripheral vision. But as Kanye West once said, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
No, I'm pretty sure Kanye West most notably said...
Any change in the design comes with its flaws, and you can clearly see it. To use the weapon properly, you have to hold it in a different way, between your eyes, in the center of your body, using your chest and
Doom
your throat
weapon.
as the support, and you have to put your chin directly...
Whoa! Directly on your throat? So you gotta be a goat at throating? A throat goat, if you will? Oh, there's a reason why James is using this, isn't it?
On these... directly on the stock of the weapon. It's comfortable and works flawlessly, until you decide to fire.
Oh my god, the way they animate these characters is priceless. He's dead!
Alright, let's move on to the next one. No, not you! No!
Not this again! James! Okay, let's move on to episode 4. God.
So in the previous Cursed Weapons episodes, I created weapons that looked normal. Yes, they looked odd, but you wouldn't mistake them for a kitchen appliance.
Ew.
They looked like weapons. This one though, I want to start with by making something we've never seen before. And to do that, first
See,
we
I
need
can
to
do this, man.
activate the weapon mixer. Oh, and if you are new and you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an Easter egg in this game that allows you to create crazy weapons. So what you do is you come on this map, right? And to the left here on the wall, there
Yes, you come on this map.
is a big red button that we need to press to activate the Easter egg, but it's enclosed in this cage with a padlock on it. The thing is though, the key for the padlock does not exist in the game yet, so instead we have to pick it. And to pick this lock, I'm gonna be using the tool Bosnian Bill and I modded into this game. We apply a bit of pressure and just get started. A good click out of 1, nothing on 2, 3 is binding, 4 is set. Oh. It's a master lock. Why do I even bother with... And we got it open. Now we press the button.
I get that.
Back.
Insert Leonardo DiCaprio. I get that reference.
Will come out of the ground. This is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button and out comes a combined weapon. Alright, we planned something weird, so let's choose a glove from the left panel and an USPS from the main panel. And if we press the combine button, out comes the finger pistol. The finger pistol.
Wow, my childhood is calling. Thanks for making me realize I'm ancient and used to play guns with my fingers. And as time has gone by, my fingers are still guns, but instead I'm using them to finger blast your mum.
Also known as the fistle, is one of the best... Wait, fistle? I think that's a different thing. That's a different thing. A finger pistol. One of the most widely
Damn, James
used
is my kind of
weapons in
freak.
the history of humanity. A childhood dream come true. A pistol integrated surgically into your hand. Index finger used as the barrel of the weapon and the rest of the fingers holding the wireless magazine. Just point your finger where you want to shoot and that's where the pistol will fire. But given how odd of a weapon it is, how do you pull the trigger? You might ask. Well, you don't. All you have to do is emit one of the many internationally accepted gun sounds
Bang,
with your
bang.
mouth, such as or blaka blaka or pew 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 or many others, and the weapon will fire, as demonstrated by our... Alright,
I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? Oh, you were just gonna fire high-calibered pews from your finger without the thermal combustion ruining your poor corporeal flesh? Pathetic!
let's create something else now. For this one, let's use the right panel. This panel allows you to combine weapons with items you can find on the map. For example, let's choose that rope that's right next to the well. We just pick it up, and let's bring
getting
it back
kinky with
and
that.
put it on the right panel. Then we select it, and let's choose Negev. And if we press the combine button, out comes...
What? I was expecting something to happen, but it was not that. The laws of relativity have no place here.
Trebuchet. There are
Trebuchet.
a lot of different weapons in CSGO. Machine guns, rifles, sniper rifles, knives, grenades, so many items to kill your enemies with. But never once has a human body been used to deal damage. That's the part where Trebuchet innovates. Wind up the barrel
So
it has
stupid.
tension, hold tightly to the handle, and just pull the trigger. Can be used as a means of transportation to get you from A to B, literally. Or you can just launch yourself at someone, and before they even realize what is coming at them, you'd already be teabagging their face. It can be used as a trap weapon too. If enemy doesn't know what this is, picks it up and pulls the trigger while aiming at a wall.
Ah, a
they'll be in
sneakily
lot of
deployed
trouble. It's a very
diversion.
versatile weapon, has many uses, but this is my favorite one. Have you guys ever heard of a C4 Jeep from
Something something Merry Suicide Bomber, something something Allah Akbar.
Battlefield? Alright, next one, let's start with C4, which we've never done before. And let's combine it with all the silenced weapons that are on the panel. USPS, M4, and an MP5 ST. And if we press the combine button, out comes the silenced C4. Silenced C4. No, James, no!
James! James!
Please pick up, please. Oh, you
fat motherfucker.
silenced C4. You've seen me create
We are not doing this again. We are not doing this again.
silenced weapons in the previous video. Silenced knife, silenced grenade. Yes, they were powerful, but none of them have as much impact as the silenced C4. See, silenced C4 threatens the whole
Buffalo, thank you
meaning
for the resub.
of what this game is about. No longer having the ability to hear when the bomb is planted, where it's located, and how much time you have until it goes off destroys
even when it
the
goes
whole
off.
objective of the game. This one black tube has the power.
You know, I thought I'd seen this somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saw this design uploaded to Lovence's remote control device section. Oh no.
To take down a multi-million-dollar franchise. And it comes in different sizes as well, and all of them are color-coded, depending on the intensity of the silencing.
Love
the biggest
it.
one
We'll
is black,
blow you away.
can see here. Then we have the medium-sized one, which is white, and we also have a compact, small one, which is yellow. Up to you which one you want to use, but it's one.
That's actually the joke they're making! Ah! Ah!
Widely accepted that once you use the black, you will.
You can't see this, but I am face palming so fucking hard right now. I'm also mildly aroused, but that's beside the point.
Don't look back. I'll actually show you how. No!
James, you freak! Sit on it! Sit on it!
And for the final weapon, we're gonna be using this
God damn it.
right panel again. Do you guys remember this
dying,
old
dude.
computer room on Inferno? You can't go in it, but you can see the old computer, the keyboard, some fries and drinks on the table. But if you look closely, on the right, there is a weird looking item on the table as well. No one actually knows what that is. It looks like something from Men in Black. So we're gonna pick this item up,
Fuck.
we're gonna put it on the panel, we'll select it, and
that's just a shield
let's
thing from
combine it with the
Half-Life.
op. And let's see what happens. So if we press the combine button, out comes... Whoa. Whoa, 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 what? Whoa.
You've combined the forbidden fruit! Iron Bliat?
Huh?
The microscope! Oh, it's so cute. I can put it on my miniatures. Let me guess, it's stupid powerful.
Does it do anything? It does nothing? What do you mean it does nothing? I mean, it's small, but that doesn't mean you can't use it. Well, all right. So usually when I do these, guys, I create the weapon first, then I test it thoroughly to see what the weapon does. Then I write a script, and then I do a review for you guys. But
Yeah, literally
we
noisy
could not
cricket.
do any of that with this one. In fact, we can't figure out what this weapon does. We try to shoot it, but the trigger guard is so small, we can't
Use the
get a
man's
finger in there.
toothpick.
And there's nothing in CSGO that small to pull the trigger with. Another... hey, man! We tried to shake it.
Oh, James, what's the matter? What's the matter? You're upset that your boss man has a micro penis? Crazy.
Nothing. We tried to look through the tiny scope. Nothing. We even tried to do magic spells with it. Still nothing. So, I don't know, guys. Sorry to disappoint you. This one, I think we'll just have to put it back. I guess the size does matter, unfortunately. Also, the machine might have malfunctioned, and maybe... Wait, hold on. Is that a toothpick in your mouth? Can you try to pull the trigger with that? Dude, that actually might work. You just put it in there. Yeah, in the hole. All right, now push it. Push it in. Push your little thing in the hole. Not too hard.
Saw that coming. Where the...
Cursed weapons videos, I made a
next
lot
video,
of
next video.
silenced weapons that you guys
How could
really
they possibly
like. USBP,
outperform the last
MPP5,
video with a literal
silenced
nuke?
grenade, long-range silenced knife, and so on. Yes, they were cool, but they were all weird and silly looking. So this video I decided to start with by making a silenced weapon that is more serious.
Alright, how are we gonna
and
deploy
if you are
this?
new and you don't know what I'm talking about, there's an Easter egg in this game that allows you to create weapons. So what you do is you come on this map, right?
As we all
And if you
know,
listen
guys,
closely, on
you're
the
basic
right,
if you don't know
you'll hear
this.
music coming from this general direction. And if you no-clip on the roof, you'll see a small radio sitting there. The radio will be playing music, but if you get close to it and press E on the knob,
This better not rickroll me.
it will change channels, and instead of music, it will start...
Dude, what if one of these videos is just the entire video of him spawning the machine? Like, the entire video is just him trying to, like, do the Easter egg.
transmitting some obscure Morse code. So what you do is you write down this Morse code, which would take you hours, obviously. So I've done it for you. It's in the top comment and in the description. So what you do is you copy...
I swear to God. I swear to God. Winner! With content creation. I am done. That's it. I'm retiring. I am retiring. I am done. There is no way I can continue with content creation after being predictively bam-fucking-boozled in such an audacious way. Oh, I was expecting them to play Rickroll on the video itself. Oh, haha, I'm so glad they didn't. Oh, Morse code? Well, what do you know? It was a Rickroll. It just wasn't in the format I was expecting. Fucking... Ah! I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing it for 10 years. Liechtenstein, you broke me. You broke me. You fucking broke me. Oh my God. All right, who wants my Twitch channel? Who wants my Twitch channel? I'm putting it up for the first best offer I get. I can't believe this. I cannot believe it. The fact that I thought it was going to be a Rickroll friggin' conceded the fact that, like, it would be a perfect time for it. Then, oh, it's not actually a Rickroll, but it was. Aha. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Fine. 3, 2, 1. Let's continue.
It and you paste it in the console. The Morse code itself, you don't have to translate it. In fact, do not translate this code. So just copy the whole thing in there, and if you press enter, this machine will come out of the ground.
Yay!
This is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine
Yes,
button.
I fell
and out
for it.
comes
I know.
a combined weapon. Alright, for the first one, we plan to make something serious. So let's go and use AWP as a base, and let's combine it with all the silenced
AWP
weapons
as a
that
base?
are in
Never a-
CSGO,
never a
like
bad
MP5SD,
choice.
USPS, and then M4A1S. And if we press the combine button, out comes a fully silenced AWP.
Except for the magazine, I don't dislike it.
When people hear the word silenced, all they think of is a long black tube at the tip of the weapon. But besides shooting, the gun makes a lot of other noises that can be heard by the enemy. In this
It's gonna moan like an anime schoolgirl, isn't it?
specific instance, the AWP makes a loud shooting sound, of course, but it also makes a scoping sound, a bolt clink-clank sound, a magazine reload sound,
But isn't part of the joy of guns hearing that mechanical tism? Like, I love guns more than just, like, shooting. I love the mechanical minutiae of actually how they function because my tism tells me to.
And if you shoot and miss, it also makes a bullet hitting the wall sound. These are really loud. That's why the fully silenced op takes care of all those problems. The shooting sound...
Oh, I've just seen. That's not a magazine. That's a silencer on... Oh, and there's a... You know, my brain, being as riddled with ADHD as it was, did not see that was a silencer or that was a silencer. I thought that was an extra magazine. I didn't even see them on the optic. I hate their take on how silencers work. This is not how... You know what's fancy? It's fancy. It's clearly just fancy. It's parody, obviously.
Is eliminated by a normal silencer. The scoping sound is eliminated by a scope silencer. Clink-clank sounds are eliminated by a bolt silencer. And the reload sounds are eliminated by a magazine silencer. Which
so
also acts as a
stupid.
foregrip for the better stability of the...
I was literally about to say, wait until James gets his hand on this thing, and lo and behold, so he did.
What? No, James, stop it! And not only that, loading a bullet in an empty magazine and also bullet hitting the wall sounds are both eliminated with silenced bullets. And no, I don't mean subsonic ammo, literally silenced bullet.
I guess that's what you call a subsonic round.
A fully
Yeah, because if you silence the gun, you gotta silence the bullets too.
Weapons to ever exist in the history of... No, James! But what is the worth of a silenced weapon if an enemy can hear you walking? And that's why silenced boots are also included in the kit.
God damn it!
But if you really want to go next level and eliminate even the sound of you breathing, a fully silenced mask is also included in the kit. Not only its silence...
Can we put this one on the fat people's butt cheeks when they go to Taco Bell too? I don't want to hear them farting. In fact, could we put this on your mum? Could we put this... Actually, wait. Maybe we need this for me. Like, I clearly make too much noise. Ah, yes, and all the better for when I'm getting diabolically dirty with someone. That way you put this on my mouth and all you hear is AWP silent sounds rather than
is your breathing, but it also cleans the air from any pull.
James? Oh, no, no.
All right, for the next one, let's use this right panel that
you
allows you to
diabolical
combine
demon.
custom items with the rest of the weapons. For that, we're gonna go to this location and just pick the whole door from its frame. And let's put it on this panel. Let's choose it first. And let's combine it with the op again. And let's give it a bit of electricity with a taser. And if we press the combine button, out comes... The door is stuck. The door is stuck.
Door stuck! Door... we all know that meme. We all know that one. Door is stuck! Door is stuck! I can't get through, bro! I can't get through, bro!
One of the most iconic moments in CSGO turned into a weapon. In many other games, there are weapons that you can shoot or throw at your enemy that will make them freeze in one spot. Weapons that disable enemies' movements. CSGO has never had that kind of a weapon.
Maybe they shouldn't.
Now. The door is stuck. It's made of a
and
carbon.
Look, he's even using the model as well. Don't think I wouldn't notice, because I've noticed.
Which, using the jump leads, powers a modified EV op, which instead of the barrel is fitted with a powerful electromagnet. And using this magnet, you can aim and launch this door at any direction you desire.
Get out
So
of
you
here.
find an unsuspected victim. You aim
This is
the
definitely an
whole
AWP
door
weapon.
at the person, You make
The
sure
Adeptus
the jump
Mechanicus
rings are
are
firmly
rapidly
connected,
approaching
and
your
then you just
location.
pull the trigger.
All hail the Omnisci...
As you can see, the enemy is stuck.
Genius! Genius! This is absolutely... Dude, this is something that would appear in Server Blight.
In one place, unable to move anywhere.
I beg you! You're genuine dick sucker!
They are a sitting duck,
Sanjay
just
Granite,
waiting
Osai,
to be
thanks for the
finished
follows.
off. The door is stuck. A truly remarkable weapon. All right, guys, cut.
No,
That's
no,
good take,
no,
please.
no, James! James!
Let's get Bob out of here, please. Can someone help me with the door?
Step bro, I'm stuck! Help me, step bro!
It's kind of glitchy. James, can you give me a hand here, bud? Just hold the handle down for 2 seconds. I'll be able to push him through out of the... No, don't stop! All right, for the next...
Damn! James took his clothes off faster than I do sometimes. I mean, you know, when you see the call coming, you gotta come to that call. It's your destiny to come.
Next one, let's take the dual Berettas and combine them with the butt plugs. And if we press
I think James and me would get
combine
along
button,
well.
Out
In fact,
comes
petition
the
to...
dual door. A weapon.
Petition to fire Billy and hire James instead. I feel like I'd get along with James far more.
Weapon that allows the butt plug to finally serve the purpose it was made for. A weapon that has been approved by 99% of proctologists. Have you guys ever heard of Yondu's arrow from the Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, this has a similar mechanism. The weapon is loaded with a single shot arrow that has the butt plug as the tip. You hold it with both hands, and to shoot it, all you have to do is think about the enemy and whistle. But instead of the heart, the weapon will always aim for the enemy's anus. It works from short distance while facing the enemy.
Okay, we already know that James is going to be jumping at this thing. All right, James, where are you? Come on, James, come on out. We got the weapon perfectly for you.
Anus. We're using the mannequin for obvious reasons. It works from any other orientation while even not facing the enemy. Anus. From any elevation. Anus. And any distance. If you've seen the enemy once, this weapon will not stop chasing the person until it gets to its anus. No, James! What are you doing, dude? Hey, don't shoot! Don't shoot! Oh no. And before we move on to the final weapon, guys, today's sponsor is Rollbit.com. Rollbit offers a lot of games you can choose from. This is highest price. Get back
Crypto
to
bullshit.
the video.
Crypto bullshit.
Button.
Disappointed.
My gut is telling me that is a bad idea. So instead, let's do a mini version of that. Let's combine all the grenades together and let's see what happens. So let's get started here with the
It's going to be a cock and balls, isn't it?
decoy, the flashbang, the smoke grenade, incendiary grenade, and an HE grenade. And if we press the combine button,
Ready for cock and balls? Never mind, it's a penis. That's a penis!
The erection. We already have a very deadly explosive in CSGO. It's C4. But C4, as soon as it explodes, kills everyone instantly in the vicinity.
Okay, bit of admission. It was in the thumbnail. It was in the thumbnail. This one, I will handily say, not pre-watched. No, wait, it's not even in the thumbnail. What the fuck? I guess not pre-watched. I just assumed that's what they would do.
But not erection. Erection wants to make you suffer The structure of the weapon is highly ergonomic and balanced in the hand. You guys should already be natural at holding this. 2 HE grenades on the bottom store the main explosive load, and the middle is just a shaft made out of other grenades. The tip though is what you have to grab and pull to initiate the explosion. When you throw the weapon, 2 HE grenades go off first.
If these guys put half as much energy into real life as they do into this amount of explicit cock and ball jokes, the world would be cured of hunger, war, and all strife.
Instantly to maximize the damage. Then the flashbang explodes, blinding anyone that might have survived the blast. Immediately after, a huge
James,
puff of
come on
smoke
out.
deploys in the middle to disorientate an already blinded enemy. And just so they don't run away in any direction blindly, a huge ring of fire will be deployed all around the edges of the smoke. Where the smoke ends, the fire begins. So if they try to escape, they'll inevitably end up burning alive. A truly torturous and a deadly weapon.
Look, I've been
Let's
tortured
blow
by
it up.
watching this.
So what
it's
you do
only
is
right
you
somebody
hold
else
it
gets
upside
tortured.
down and prepare to throw it. Then you just pull the pin out from the tip, and then you throw it in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Behold
It's an Oblivion game!
the erection!
Truly a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
What? No. James? No.
He can take it! Guys, he can take it!
Stop!
No, James, don't jump! Jesus Christ. James is gonna eventually find one of these things that he can't take. Alright,
In the
episode 6.
previous Cursed Weapons episodes, we created a lot of guns just for fun. Some of them really powerful. Some of them were just funny. But never once have we made a gun that serves a real purpose. So,
true.
in this video, I want to tackle a real problem that comes with firearms and solve it using this machine.
Wait, how did you spawn
The
it this
Weapon
time?
Mixer 7000.
Where's the secret
What's
and
the
how did-
biggest problem with any type of
Well,
firearm
my problem is, how do I spawn this thing? What's the Easter egg to unlock this thing?
out there? Is it the muzzle flash? Is it recoil? Overheating? Yes, those are real issues, but the biggest is magazine capacity. Bullets run out quickly, and it takes time and energy to reload and carry.
Just do the Metal Gear Solid thing. Have the infinite drum mag in an 8 shape, which creates the infinite symbol, therefore having infinite ammo. Or wear a bandana.
3 additional bullets. So, let's create a weapon that solves that problem. A weapon that never needs to be reloaded. Oh, and if you are new, this is a Weapon
you.
Mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button, and out comes a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch my previous video. The sequence is still the same for now. Alright,
fuck you.
let's create a gun with infinite bullet capacity. For the first one, let's take AK-47 as the base, and now let's combine it with the highest magazine capacity weapons on the panel. First one would be M249, after that Negev, next would be PP-Bison, and finally P90.
P90,
and if we press
my
the combine
favorite.
button, out comes AK.
I wasn't gonna do it! I wasn't gonna do it! I wasn't gonna do it! The second he started AKKKK, I was instantly tempted to say, wow, that's enough Ks to make a clan come around. But he made it for me!
KKKK. More than 3,000 bullets distributed
Yep, he
in
did it
over
for me.
100 magazines,
Guys,
which are
I'm not
mechanically
problematic if he made the
attached
joke
to one another.
instead.
This gives you superior firepower in the palm of your hands, with minimal reload times. The sheer weight of these magazines and bullets guarantee unbeatable accuracy and zero recoil. And I mean absolute zero recoil.
Yeah,
Gone
that's how
are the
physics
days when you
works.
had to worry about running out of ammo. AKKKKKK. Such a simple solution to a complex problem.
He's gonna turn into Banana
Or
Mag,
is
isn't he?
it? First of all, it's not a compact gun. The length of it becomes a problem sometimes.
Alright, boys, this is a plan. I go ale alone. You guys hold a banana. I will make them think this is a rush. But when I give you the signal, you guys go rush me. Guys?
It becomes a problem many times, actually, especially when you're trying to enter narrow doorways. It's hard to look inconspicuous as well while you're trying to peek the corners. And if you're using the first or the last mags, it becomes incredibly difficult to balance the weapon upright. This interferes with your movement speed and
No, I don't
agility
see a problem.
as well.
Do you guys see a problem? I don't see a problem.
Severely interferes. AKKKKKK. Not a bad solution, but I think we can do better. Alright, let's do something more creative now. Let's take AK as a base again, and let's combine it with the taser. This should make the weapon electric, or at least partially. And if we press the combine button, out comes the wireless AK. Did you really think that
Oh, this weapon's sponsored by Elon Musk.
the development of the James Webb Telescope project was that expensive and took that long just to look at some galaxies? No. The wireless AK entirely eliminates the need for carrying magazines or any physical bullets on you, because all the bullets this weapon shoots are streamed straight to its chamber through the cloud. Yes, you heard me.
Wow!
The cloud.
Guys, take note, take note.
And this is our server. So this is what you do. First, you gotta connect the magazines to the computer with the USB cable. Then, you open the highly classified Wi-Fi bullets.exe software. You didn't hear this from me. You choose your preferred weapon,
I've
in
seen
this
a lot
case
of weapons out there.
AK-47. Make sure the router is firmly connected to the PC as well, and then you just press enter.
You better
That's
hope you have good
Now
connection.
we're connected. And you'll see the light turn green on the weapon as well. And now it's ready to fire.
What is James gonna do with this?
Wirelessly. I know this.
So wait, if you can fire this wirelessly, does that mean you can change the ammunition type? What if you, instead of loading it with ammo, load it with anime?
Sounds like bullshit, but it shoots just like a normal AK without a magazine or any real bullets anywhere close to the gun. Oh, and the fire rate is much higher too, because the bolt does not need to come back to pick up another round. The bullets run out here on the base station, and they seamlessly transition through the mags, so you never have to reload. If you do run out, though,
That makes
your
total
friends can
sense.
transfer you bullets wirelessly, or you
Guys, I don't know
watch
why
a
any of
few
you might be
ads
confused.
and, like,
This is
10 more bullets
absolutely
will be
making
sent to
total
you for
sense.
free. Highly ergonomic.
This is actually the most
Higher
realistic
fire
gun
rate,
they've made
no
so
need
far.
for reloads, no extra weight. The wireless AK, a perfect solution to our problem.
What about the casings?
Or so it would be.
Chat, look at the normie in the chat. Look at that normie. Look at Tank Destroyer. Casings? Dude, it's streamed through the internet. It's digital. Can't be producing physical like casings when it's digital. God, what a normie.
If not for the existence of
Yeah, exactly.
latency.
Wireless casings.
If you are far away from the base station, you might experience lag. And that's not what you really want when an enemy is trying to kill you. When you try to shoot the weapon, the bullets might come out late. Bullets might come out pixelated. They might come out buffering. Or sometimes they might not even come out at all. This can get really dangerous for you, especially if you have a lag spike while running and shooting at the same time.
Team killer.
Many other issues too. The computer might get hacked. The servers might be down. A cat might sit on the keyboard.
Oh, good
You
kitty.
really thought I was gonna explode again. But the worst thing is, if latency gets really bad,
As somebody who is currently identifying as 50% cat, I am offended by this. How dare you explode my pussy? No, wait.
sometimes the system crashes, and instead of bullets, the computer starts streaming your personal files straight to the web.
Yikes. Wait a minute, is that the internet historian but as a furry?
Alright, for this weapon, let's use the same glitch that we used to create the telescope in the previous video. So what do you do?
Nostalgia critic. The nostalgia critic, but as a furry. That's the one I was thinking of.
Let's choose the AK-47 as a base again, and now we restart the map. We choose the AK again, we restart the map one more time, we choose the AK again, we press the combine button, and out comes... the AK-4 Infinity. Over 2,000 rounds looping seamlessly in a single magazine. AK-4 Infinity. No more reloads. No worrying about running out of ammo. You'll need to attach the magazine only once in the beginning of the match, and it will last
What
you
has
throughout the whole
Kalashnikov
game.
done?
The barrel of your AK will melt down.
I want to believe that somebody somewhere has tried making this in real life. In fact, hold on. Let's do a bit of research. AK-47 overextended banana mag. I mean, yeah, but it's not bullshit levels like this. I feel like I feel like somebody would have made an exceedingly overextended banana mag. Man, somebody needs to get on that. Somebody needs to make that a real thing.
Before this magazine runs out. But it's not an easy weapon to master. As you can see, the balance is off. It's right heavy, so you'll need an enormous grip strength on your hand and wrist to hold this weapon steadily. But if you're subscribed to my channel and you made it this far into the video, you know your wrists are ready. But we still have the issue of practicality. Just like the AKKK, you might accidentally knock your teammates over.
Guys, anyone here?
Or you might knock them out cold. It also can get stuck on nearby objects. But unlike the AKKK, your teammates might get stuck inside the map. And now you have to carry additional weight, which is a drag. Corner peeking is improved though. It won't be a problem as long as you're peeking to the left. But the biggest problem is the torque the spring inside produces. This only happens during a full auto though, when the bullets deplete and the base of the spring pushes the bullets up the loop towards the weapon and into the chamber. The torque generated by that puts a tremendous rotating force on the weapon itself. And if you don't let go, it might break your wrist or worse. So don't do full auto on the whole magazine.
Do it anyway.
We'll demonstrate
Do it
what
anyway.
can happen now, but he'll stop firing.
Yeah, that sounds
right when it's
boring.
about to
Do it
get
anyway.
really, really
Show us.
bad.
We need to learn
All right,
for
full
research
auto test on
purposes.
AK-4 Infinity
I mean,
in
what,
3,
guys,
2.
we're all here for research purposes, right? We're here to learn how to be proper gunsmiths. How are we ever going to learn if they don't show us what not to do?
1. As you can see, it's normal for now, but as you can see, the vibrations are increasing incrementally. And they add up, and now would be a good time to let go. No, Brian! No, Brian! Oh my god! Oh my god, no! Brian, let go of the gun! Let go of the gun! Brian!
Helicopter!
What?
Yeah, makes sense to me. Oh, hi, T-Rex.
No, wait!
Oh, no!
Oh, you gotta be shitting me with this!
All right, straight on to episode 7.
In the
We're only
previous
just
Cursed
halfway through
Weapons
this, guys.
episodes, all the guns that we made using the weapon mixer machine were normal sized.
Well, you say that. What about the micro gun?
Only some of them were small. Average. But none of them have ever been truly
Average, guys,
big
average.
until now. And I'm saying that because as I was checking the weapon mixer today, I noticed something unusual. A very big button on the side of it.
Ooh.
There has been an update. We're gonna be testing out this new button in this video, and we'll see how it affects
Hey, guys, you want to buy some penis enlargement pills?
the size and function of the weapons. Oh, and if you are new, this is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine
how
button,
do you
and
access
out
this
comes
thing?
a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch episode
No,
5.
there
The
must be more
sequence
ways
is
to get
still
this
the same
thing.
for now. All right, let's make some big weapons. All right,
Boring.
let's start with something simple, like a hand grenade. Now, if we press the big button, and then the combine button, out will come a weapon that's too big for the table. The big grenade.
That's a fat boy.
This is Fat Man, a nuclear dropped by United States on Hiroshima during World
Jesus
II.
Christ.
And this is Big Grenade.
But you're not going to pull the
A
pin on that
grenade
thing,
so
right?
big, it takes 4 full-grown men to operate it. 1 to pull the pin, the second one to load the grenade onto the remaining 2 men, and then those 2 men throw the grenade towards
God, I've never seen something so arousing. So many men handling a giant testicle-sized object.
other men or any other target. No nuclear fission, no uranium or plutonium, no complex chemical reactions, no even more complex launch procedures, just bomb. We'll demonstrate how to throw it now. Remember, time is of the essence, so this has to happen very quickly. First, this guy will pull the
Okay,
pin.
thank you for following.
Once he does that, the second guy...
Run! Run!
Oh.
Run! Yep, that makes... Test successful!
Back! Ah, my back!
Respawn.
Alright, let's try something else. Alright, let's try this button on firearms now. Let's choose the op from the panel. And if we press the big button, and then the combine button, out will come... the big scope.
For when you want to inspect the nostril hairs of somebody 5 miles away.
I thought the telescope that we created in one of the previous videos was the highest zooming weapon we could create with this machine. It zoomed in so much you could actually see the germs on the enemy's face. These aren't germs? But then I came across the big scope. Much like my viewers, I am not good with things that are too big. I'm more experienced.
The average Floridian woman's expectation of what she wants his dick to look like.
With stuff that are usually not big enough. That's why it took me a while to learn how to use this weapon properly. The op itself has increased drastically in size and
do
now
you
shoots
have
bullets
another
that are
scope?
100 caliber. But the biggest change for some reason is the scope. In fact, it's so big you can't even look through it if you're holding it. That's why there's a second smaller scope in front of the shooter to
just defeats
actually
the
see
point!
where you are aiming. But what's the purpose of the big scope, then you ask? No professional sniper ever goes out.
I mean, maybe it acts like a heat ray if you put light through it? Like you're burning ants?
Without a spotter. That's who the main scope is for. Instead of the huge binoculars they usually carry, your spotter now becomes the part of the weapon, directly communicating and giving you correct information. But still, the telescope was compact and could see
Genius!
as
Up by
far as the
50.
moon. So why this? Well, I left out the most important part. The magnification power on big scope is so much that it actually breaks through the space-time continuum, detecting matter using light from the
Does it break the fourth wall? Is it going to be able to see my stream?
future. It's a time machine. But you can't go through or interact with it. You can only watch. Not only that, if you look through the other way, it zooms out so much that you can actually see the past. It's insane. One of the craziest weapons that have come out from the mixer machine. Alright, for the next weapon, let's try to... You really thought I wasn't gonna look through the scopes and show you what I saw? What kind of crappy channel you think this is? Alright, let's go see the future. I wanna see what's up. Maybe everyone's
you
dead.
tease.
Oh, the scope now is set up in a way that it should show us this area just a few years into the future. But that can be adjusted, of course. Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, let's adjust
The iron
focus.
bliat? Yep, it is matched.
I expected worse, to be honest. I guess I could tolerate the modern day living conditions of Eastern Europe. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, everything is yellow and gloomy, but I bet we could find someone that's
it's
having
just
fun.
modern
There's a
London.
building right there with some light coming out of it, so there's gotta be people. So let's go look around, let's go look in some windows. See, there's a guy right there. See, he has a nice fireplace going, probably a romantic dinner or a birthday with his loved ones. Based on his movements, he's probably dancing. Yeah. Fireworks! So it is his birthday! Alright,
God
let's
damn
not
it.
bother that guy anymore. Let's see, find someone else. There's gotta be some...
James!
Thought I saw something there. What? Am I seeing stuff or what? Alright, let's go check the level below. There's gotta be... See? There's a guy that's hanging...
So dark! Dude, I swear only Liechtenstein would get away with this shit. Hey guys, guess in the comments below, do we think this video is monetized?
Out? Around? What? You know what it is? The roof is where the party's at. So let's go on the roof. There's a nice view. It's gotta be a lot of young people. They like to hang out, have a drink, full of life, and...
Oh my god, Liechtenstein, you are such a dark motherfucker. Ah, Tiglitch, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Base jumping. Overall, I mean, I grew up in Eastern Europe, so this is what...
I'm waiting for the jump scare. Something is gonna jump in front of the camera. I know
every
it.
day looked like, pretty much. So it's fine as long as there's breathable air. Actually, that's... Maybe let's try looking in the past. We are in Old Town in Italy. There's
You're gonna go in front of the
way
gun?
anything bad can be happening here, right? All right, let's see what's up in Italy. All right, let's focus the lens. I already hear music. Oh my god, it's so much better. You see,
Oh, no.
there's two guys already dancing. There's music going on. Dude, it's so much better than the future.
Oh no!
All right, you see two guys standing there? They're having a blast. Italian flag. Oh, that's it. That's...
God damn it, Liechtenstein! I knew it.
You can see me? You can see me?
Oh my god!
So you can go through it. Dude, set the date exactly on January 2009. Oh my god. All right. We got this.
Huh.
Didn't miss anything
Bye
important. Everything's here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Womp womp.
My back.
So how did Hitler get through there then?
Oh, my back. All right, let's do one more. So I had a thought. What would happen if we make a silenced weapon bigger? Is it gonna silence the weapon more, or is it gonna be louder? Let's test it out. Let's take a loud weapon, like a revolver, and combine it with something with a suppressor. And if we press the big button and the combine button, out will come the big silencer? Holy shit. It's so...
And of course, James is gonna see this and be like, ooh, don't mind if I do.
big and black. All the big went towards the silencer. The weapon is still the same, but the gigantic size of it is the least weird part about this weapon. After examining it for a bit to see what's it made of, we found out that if you try to look through it, your view will be blocked by this unidentified dark matter. Not even the light can go through. Occasionally, you'll hear some odd sounds coming out of it too. It also gets a bit chilly when you get close, and whatever goes inside does not come back. We tested this.
What men thinks women's vaginas are like?
It's like a border between realities or something. If you feel something, just let it go. Don't touch it. We just want to know if it's even hollow inside or not.
Oh my god!
But the question is, does it work as a silencer? So let's test it out. Test number 1, big silencer attached to a revolver in 3, 2, 1. Did that fire? In 3, 2, 1. What?
It's a portal to James's butthole, isn't it? It's just the reason why the guy lost his hand is because James clenched.
Does the gun work? Let's take this off for a second. No. Are you sure the gun works? Have you looked in the cylinder? Is it even loaded?
Oopsie.
My back! Can you try lowering it a bit? Maybe it's the fog that's not letting the bullet come out of the barrel. Motherfucker. So it shoots. There's no way it makes no sound. We need something bigger. Test number 2, big silencer on a fully automatic machine gun in 3, 2, 1. There's no way. There's zero sound, no recoil, no tracers, no smoke, no nothing.
I mean, it's a big
completely
silencer. What did you
still.
expect?
What the Can you lower it a bit so we can see it actually hitting that truck over there? I'll stand back this time. Maybe we can actually see it hit something, if it's even effective or not. My back! My back! This is it, guys. What you're hearing now is the sound of a fully automatic machine gun being fired with a big silencer attachment. It completely suppresses
Yeah, makes
the
total
sound,
sense.
completely removes the recoil and the muzzle flash,
Of course. This is like the most...
What is this? Did these arrows come out of the... What the f*** is going on in there? I gotta go in. I don't care. I don't care if it kills me. I have to know.
God.
I have to know what's inside.
Vore. Gun vore. You never thought you'd see gun vore in your life, but here we go.
Alright, here we go. Where could this possibly lead to? Keep it still and don't shoot! It's so
It's James. It's gotta be James.
Where the fuck does this go?
So, you're finally awake. Predicted! Fucking predicted! I knew that meme was coming! It was the perfect setup for it! I guessed it, because that's the shit I would do.
Trying to cross the border, right?
No.
The arrows gave it away.
No, it can't be this shit. It can't be this shit.
Amazing. Episode 8, let's go.
In the previous Cursed Weapons episode, we created enormous, gigantic, weapons. We did that using the new upgrade on the weapon mix.
Oh shit, Makari, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. All right, so when we get raided, we have to say hello to all the new people to make sure you've got that tiption for my conniption. So I know you've got a risen for that tism. And in so doing, we know that you're going to be fit for this stream. So please enjoy a bit of a filter. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had an amazing stream. For those who are new, my name is Inky, and after that little bit of a filter, if you've managed to push yourself through that level of absolute tism-inducing nightmare, then this stream might be for you. Or not. Who am I to tell you what you were after? But I do hope you had a great stream, Makari. If you guys don't know them, please go give them some love. I've known this bitch for a while now, and they are lovely and adorable and so cute. No, it's good to see you, Maki. I'm probably saying your name really wrong. I'm still not used to the fact that you've changed it. I was so tempted to call you Kim. Kim? Yeah. Names are hard. Anyway, so we're watching some stuff for my slop channel. So if you want to join us for some absolute bullshit, this might be for you because it's about as autistic as I am. So anyway, let's get back to it. 3, 2, 1. Sleep well, hun.
Mixer. A new big button on the side of it. But besides this button, some of you might have also noticed a new lever that was added on the other side as well.
No.
It's called the reverse polarity lever. It's quite trippy what it does, and I'll explain the function of it later in the video.
Only gonna make
but
things
before
more
then,
batshit.
let's do something different. In all the previous episodes, we've been trying to create weapons that deal a lot of damage. But today, I don't want that. Today, I want to create a weapon that deals not the most amount of damage, but the most amount.
So, the medic from Team Fortress 2 would like to know your location? Anyway, when the patient woke up, his skeleton was missing and he was never heard from again. Anyway, that was how I lost my medical license.
Amount of pain. The theme of this video will be pain. Let's create weapons.
Oh, you mean like the pain you've been inducing me through?
Suffer. Oh, and if you are new, this is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button, and out comes a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch episode 5.
There's gotta
the
be...
sequence
Stop
is
trying
still
to
the same
rickroll people,
for
you
now.
asshole.
All right, let's create painful weapons. All right, for our first weapon, let's pick up the Legos that are usually inside this bucket near the well.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Let's put those Legos on the second panel and select them.
God, the only thing more painful than getting shot in the face with a 50 cal. Stepping on a single triangular Lego brick because your dick of a sister was playing with Legos before you woke up.
Now let's choose a hand grenade. And if we press the combine button, out comes the Lego grenade. What do you think
Lego
is the
grenade.
most amount of pain a human being can experience? Kick in the balls?
Truly, a weapon to
Childbirth.
surpass Metal Gear.
Femur fracture? Penile fracture? Being a disappointment to your parents? Yes, those are all really painful, but they're all nothing compared to the pain of stepping on a Lego. This item,
You don't know about
weaponizes
pain until you've done it
Lego
yourself.
Grenade consists of thousands of the most painfully shaped Legos. When exploded, it spreads these pieces all over the floor. In fact, so many pieces.
Guys, in the comments below, what's more painful? Sandpaper toilet paper after you've eaten Taco Bell? Or stepping on a Lego?
Is that a special landmine diffusal squad is needed to clean up the area after. Set this off in a place where you expect the enemy to rush before they arrive there, and just leave. They might expect men with swords, pistols, rifles, sniper rifles, RPGs, tanks, but much like the Spanish Inquisition, they'll never expect Legos. So just find a place you know they'll rush into, and just throw the grenade. I would suggest looking away for the next part.
Russia are taking notes and deploying this imminently to the front lines.
A toy, turning all these men into pathetic, helpless Speaking of pain, let's choose the Barrett M82A1
doesn't sound like a weapon in
semi-automatic 50
CS:GO.
caliber anti-material sniper rifle. And let's combine it with an AK-47. And if we press the combine button, out comes the AK-50. Now the idea for this
Brandon Herrera heard you chatting shit. Brandon Herrera is about to sue you for copyright.
weapon has been inspired by Brandon Herrera,
Yes,
who has
thank
been
you.
trying to create an AK-50 in real life. So I have to make sure to give him credit here. AK-50 is an AK-47.
Yes, I'm glad you guys gave Brandon Herrera credit because unlike some people, Call of Duty, Escape from Tarkov, who decided to put the AK-50 in their games, they didn't give him credit. Fuckers.
platform weapon that can fire 50 BMG rounds at the fire rate of a normal AK. Pain is the theme of this video, and this weapon surely delivers it to the victim as well as the shooter. You'll need the strength of about 3 full-grown men pushing up on
Alright, where's James? James is about to suck this thing hard.
your pelvis from behind to support the recoil of this weapon. But if you are smart, you can use the power of this weapon to your advantage. You can use it to travel faster.
Damn! Brandon Herrera
You
never
can use
knew.
it to strike fear into the enemy's morale. No, not that type of strike. Or you can use it to keep your wife occupied.
Ladies?
While you're having a temporary projectile dysfunction. AK-50, a truly versatile weapon.
You sexy YouTube mother lovers.
No, run!
Jesus Christ, Brandon Herrera, jump scare.
All right, that was close. Now, let's explain what the reverse polarity switch does. First, what you do is you use the machine normally. You choose however many weapons you want. And after you are done choosing, before you press the combine button, you have an option to pull the lever. Now, what that will do is, in some unpredictable shape or form, it will reverse the function of the weapon that was about
You know
to
what
come
this is?
out.
This is Counter-Strike Guns roguelike. Literally.
It will turn any weapon into an anti-weapon, essentially. I know this is a bit confusing, so let me show you a few examples. Alright, for example, if we take the smoke grenade, pull the reverse polarity switch and press the combine button, out comes the fresh air grenade. Instead of deploying smoke, this grenade actually removes all the smoke, dust, and pollen from the air.
Damn. China, take note.
Next, if we take the flashbang, pull the reverse polarity switch and press the combine button, out comes the whiz-bang. As you might have guessed already, instead of blinding you for a few seconds, whiz-bang actually restores your vision 100%. As you can see, it works in a completely opposite way. As you can see, we're not wearing our glasses. Now, if we deploy the whiz-bang, we can see perfectly crystal clear vision. But it goes back to normal after a few seconds.
Oh.
Let's take the incendiary grenade next.
Fascinating.
Pull the reverse polarity switch, press the combine button, and out comes the freezendiary. Have you ever watched Frozen and wished you had the same powers?
Nah, I just wish I could let it go.
Freezendiary. The power of Elsa.
Dude, that's actually such
in
a cool
the palm
concept.
of your hands. This switch also works with guns too. If we take the revolver, pull the reverse polarity switch, press the combine button, out comes the gyrovolver. Gyrovolver looks exactly the same as a normal revolver. But if you take a look at it closely, you'll see that instead of the cylinder rotating, you
I hate that. I hate that so much.
have to rotate the whole gun around to align the barrel with the next bullet. The cylinder stays gyroscopically stationary. Let's choose something bigger. If we take the op, pull the reverse polarity switch, and press the combine button, out comes the bois.
I wish I could give this to some of the people on the teams that I play on in most of my competitive games, because they'd be better off using this than any other weapon with how functional they are in the game.
I am pretty sure you've guessed already what this weapon does. Now that we know how it works, let's create something painful. Now that we know how it works, I thought it would be a great idea if we took one of the weapons that we've already made in the previous videos and switched the polarity on it. You guys really liked the big scope from the previous video.
Oh no.
Fuck! If you haven't seen it, it was an op with a scope so big, if you looked through it, you could actually see the future. And if you looked through it backwards, you would be able to see the past. So let's take that weapon, put it on the second panel, choose it, let's pull the reverse polarity switch, then press the combine button, and out will come... Whoa.
Sarah's Victoria is looking at that with hungry eyes.
That's a big fucking cannon. Bitches love cannons.
Holy shit. This is the complete opposite of the previous weapon.
And
Instead
here
of having
comes
a big
James
scope
off the top
and
of
a
the ropes
smaller
onto
weapon
the
like the last
barrel
one
of the
had,
gun.
this one has a minuscule scope that you can barely look through, but the weapon is f***ing massive. The previous weapon's scope was able to look
Something
into
the Germans would have used in World War II, holy shit.
But the gun was just a gun. In this case, though, the scope is just a scope. But the gun is now able to shoot a time-traveling bullet that can hit a target either in the past or the future. I'm not making this up. Look at this. You can set the date of which year, month, and the day you want to shoot this into. It's able to do this with a massive sized ammunition it's loaded with that can distort space-time. Just for comparison, a normal op shoots a 338 Lapua Magnum bullet, which is one of the most powerful long-range bullets. But the big op takes a 1,500 caliber 500,000 grain projectile.
Just use a freaking cannon. It's a cannon. It is just a cannon at this point. It is a howitzer at this stage.
Which I'm not even sure how you're supposed to load or unload. Apparently, you pull the trigger with your left foot, and then with your right foot, you pull the bolt handle up. Now that got me thinking. If we take the scope from the previous weapon and attach it to this one, we could make a weapon capable of attacking the future or the past with high precision.
Oh my god,
we could prevent
it's an
pain
episode
and
of
suffering.
Doctor
We
Who.
could prevent thousands of mass tragedies in history. We could change the course of humanity for better. Fuck that. Instead, we're gonna use it to set the world record of the most amount of pain anyone has ever felt throughout the existence of humanity. And Chen is the...
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be possible. Ask anyone who watches my videos. They suffer way more pain than anything this thing could inflict. Because only masochists watch my content, clearly.
man to do it. He's the relative of the legendary Jackie Chan, which means his full name is Chen? I don't know, does that sound offensive when I say that? What? No. In a few seconds, Chen
Hey,
is gonna
wait a
text
minute, you
his
can't do that,
parents
that's
lying
offensive.
that he failed med school. Then he's gonna jump on these lethal amount of Legos barefoot, and after that, he'll take the most painful nut shot anyone has ever taken. Probably still not as painful as being cheated on, but we'll see. So,
Or as painful
this
as
is
watching my
Chen,
content, but you know, whatever.
and welcome to Jackass.
Good job, Chen! Good job, nice record. On to episode 9.
In
We
one
are
of the
almost through the
previous
series,
Cursed
guys.
Weapons episodes, we tried to fix the biggest problem firearms suffer from. It's the limited magazine capacity. Bullets run out too quick. So we tried to create a weapon that never needed to be reloaded using this machine.
Please stop trying to rickroll us.
The weapon
Please
mixer
stop trying to rickroll us.
7000. First, we tried to tape a lot of AK magazines together to increase the magazine capacity and make the reloads faster. But that didn't really work out. It was too impractical.
Looks fine to me.
Next, we tried to create a wireless magazine that would stream bullets straight from a computer. But that didn't work out either, because of latency.
Yes, latency, not your
We
complete
also
incompetence.
tried to extend the AK magazine into an infinitely looping spiral. That, on top of not working out, accidentally sent me back to Mesozoic era, where I almost got eaten by a dinosaur right before a meteor hit me in the face. So here I am back again. Take 2. Today we'll try again to create a weapon that has limitless magazine capacity and is still usable.
Oh, God,
and
I
if you
can
are
only
new,
imagine how this is gonna go.
is a weapon mixer 7000. So basically what it does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button, and out comes a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch episode 5. The sequence is still the
Stop
same
being a basic
for
bitch.
now. Alright, let's create a weapon that never needs to be reloaded. For the first weapon, let's use Negev instead of the AK, and let's combine it with a bunch of magazines from the second panel.
Uh-oh.
This will increase the capacity. And let's use the big button that was recently added. And if we press the combine button, out comes a weapon with 500,000 rounds in a single magazine.
Just use one of those stupid anti-air guns that they have on battleships. God damn.
I
mean, it comes as a default fortification, I suppose.
The original weapon. It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. The Mega Give. A weapon so insane that after only 2 minutes of continuous full auto fire, it needs to be reloaded. But I don't mean the magazine, no. The literal weapon needs to be reloaded.
Yeah, makes sense to
Because
me.
the old one simply melts away. That's why it comes with
Hey,
an
Lucina.
extra weapons cart on the behind, so you never run out of weapons.
Doesn't seem like a problem to me.
Which ironically leads us back to the problem we were trying to fix in the first place. And it also comes with many other problems too. If the enemy is not standing exactly in the line of fire, you won't hit them, they can just walk by. You can't aim anywhere else either because the weapon is immovable. We tried to push it.
That's a lot of ammo to push.
We tried to lift it. We tried to see
I
if
did
it
not
would be
laugh at
possible
the fart.
to
I
carry
did not
it
laugh
on
at
your
the fart.
back.
I did not laugh at the fart.
No. In conclusion, it's very impractical and it still needs to be reloaded, so this is not what we're looking for. Because of that, what I did was I made it bigger. Behold the Giggle! You know, maybe we should start.
Well, you want to know
thinking-
why? In the words of our Lord and Saviors, Gork and Mork,
Burgers burst!
this is very orky technology.
outside the box. What if the thing we are looking for is not an extension of the weapon, but an extension of ourselves? Someone or something that will always support us unconditionally.
Puppy!
A dog! A dog will be there for you. A dog will always bring you whatever you need.
Puppy!
Alright, let's choose the weapons with the highest magazine capacity. This. Let's choose some grenades, flashbang, let's some bombs, some utilities, and a dog. Collar? Let's put it on the second panel, and if we press the combine button... Really? You really thought I was gonna put a
Yes.
live dog in this machine and create some dog machine monstrosity, you
Yes.
psychopath?
Excuse me, what the actual
So we choose...
You know, it's an old joke, but it checks out. It's an old joke. It's an old one, but it checks out.
the collar, and we press the combine button, and out comes a mechanism that will turn our dog into an emotional support dog. Emotional support dog. We call him Emo. Emo is your best buddy battlefield companion. Using
So
this
this is fine up
mechanical
until the dog
contraption on
starts
his back,
going rogue
Emo will be
or
able to
sees a
provide
squirrel.
any support you need. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy,
Puppy!
Emo? You are so hard to animate, but you're still so cute.
Oh, I just wish somebody would treat me like that. Not a puppy girl.
You run out of ammo? Ammo will bring it to you using these ammo boxes. As you can see, there's a lot of space for different types of magazines in there. But you might also need other stuff too. So if you run out of grenades, flashes, smokes, or anything else, Ammo's got your back. Ammo is able to bring all this to your teammates too if you ask him, and he can also bring you enemies' weapons that have been dropped around the map. Ammo, come give me a hand, buddy. Can you bring me that AK that's dropped on the... Oh,
Good
you see?
puppy!
He already knows what to do. Such a good boy, man. All right, come here, buddy. Come here, bring it to me. Bring me that AK, buddy. Bring me that AK, buddy. Such a good...
Yeah! Rip, maim, tear, kill until it's done. Good boy. Such a good puppy. Hey, chat, if you're good and obedient, I'll give you head pats if you bring me the weapons of the deceased. Who's a good chat? Who's a good chat? Such a good chat.
What is that? Ammo, what is that? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. When I said, give me a hand, I didn't mean literally.
And then James finds the hand and is like, ooh, I'll take you with me, thank you.
What the f? Ammo can also have small pouches strategically attached on the sides for additional utilities, like diffuse kits, C4, etc. Or he can also have additional magazine boxes stacked on top of his mechanism for expansion. He can actually also have stuff attached to his collar. What is that? Ammo, give it back! Hey, Ammo, give it back! Whose foot is that? Ammo, whose foot is that? But the bigger thing is, ammo can
Attach
be
guns.
weaponized.
Yes!
Can I pet him? Does he bite? No, he doesn't bite. He's actually very friendly. Oh, who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Can I pet your little puppy? There's an option.
Ammo likes to violate the Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion.
To attach 2 flamethrowers to these hands, or just 1 flamethrower and a pistol, rifle, sniper rifle, RPG, or any type of weapon you want. But if all the bullets run out of these hands, Ammo still has his...
Damn it, you stole my lungs! Whose lungs were those?
Whose liver is that, buddy?
Oh,
But
liver.
if all the bullets run out of these hands, Ammo still has his teeth, and he knows the most effective way to take down the enemy.
Bless.
Ammo, your best buddy battlefield companion. But even with all that, I know what you're thinking. No one wants to see a dog die, so don't worry. You won't take him anywhere dangerous. What do you want? Is that your heart? No? What do you want then? What? Oh! Oh, wait! Wait. There we go.
Oh no, what have you done?
Yes. Oh my
Aww, that's kind of cute.
All right, you don't like being called puppy. I get it. You know, we actually tried this on a cat first, but he ran away immediately. So just if you see him, just let me know.
Oh boy, are you ready for Chekhov's cat? Can't wait for that to come back in 5 minutes.
That he's all right, because I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm kind of worried. All right, for the last weapon, let's take an already.
So that's where Overwatch got the idea for their new hero.
High magazine capacity weapons such as P90.
Hi, Voxid.
And
What's up,
combine
dude?
it with other high magazine capacity weapons.
Voxid. I don't know if you've seen this. You know how you made me that really amazing model and I've been using it and abusing it like a motherfucker? So I'm pretty sure you saw, I'm pretty sure you saw the stupid thing that I got made. This thing.
Jimmy, what is this drawing?
Did you see this, Voxid?
That's not mine.
It was in your locker.
I didn't draw it.
Jimmy,
Someone put it there.
No, listen.
I don't draw stuff like that.
You drew it, you bloody liar. You signed it.
Oh, did I sign it?
Jimmy, why did you draw
Because
yourself as
Voxid
a
was the one
buff,
who made this model
two-legged
for
horse
me.
person?
That's my persona.
You're fucking what?
His name is Dutch. He's my persona.
What the fuck is a persona?
I roleplay as a buff, muscular horseman on Twitter.
You act like a horse on the internet?
Dutch is a Mustang, but yes, whatever. I just like to be cute.
Cute?
Yes.
You just like to be cute?
Yes!
Do you think I didn't notice the fat fucking bulge in his pants?
Ooh.
What? What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
I'm just fucking with you. I have a persona too. It's a fucking strip of beef jerky wrapped in bandages and shit.
Yeah, so that was made by Joe Tastic, and Joe just the other day sent me a new one. What you have made for me, Voxid, has only become one of my favorite things to give Joe Tastic to turn into stupid memes. Love what they do. I actually really want to commission you again at some point, Voxid, because I have I now need a repertoire of different models to get Joe to be able to use for some ideas that I have. So you will be hearing from me, Voxid, once my house is sold and I'm not dealing with existential dread. Low poly inky? Exactly. Yeah, guys, go follow Voxid. Voxid's amazing. If you ever need a 2D model, if you ever need a retro low poly model. Alright, let's get back to it. 3, 2, 1.
From the panel, such as PP-Bison, MG249, and Negev. And if we press the combine button, out comes...
The grip on my luggage?
PP-90.
Oh my god!
PP-90, a weapon that can hold 1,000
What have you done to my favorite
bullets in a
weapon?
very compact.
PP-90, the P-90 is literally my favorite gun ever. What have you done to my boy? What have you done to my boy?
Form. Compared to the normal P90, the front part of the weapon has been modified in a way that the top rail becomes extendable. Infinitely extendable. This right here is 1,000 bullets, 50 bullets in each magazine. Compared to the AK-KKK and the AK-40 Infinity, this is a massive improvement. The best part is when you start shooting and the magazine
You will
runs
always
out,
have the high ground with this
modified
gun.
opening in the front allows the empty magazine to be ejected towards whatever you're aiming, causing the next magazine to come down and attach to the weapon just by using the force of the gravity. So it
This video is
transitions
gonna be such a pain in the ass
flawlessly
to edit, I
between
swear.
magazines. Let's see how it shoots and functions.
Of course it has.
As you can
A
see, the
grand
magazines
kick.
are being ejected to...
No! No, James!
No, James! No, James! Not
James, spit it out! Spit it! God damn it! James! You know, I guess we're not going to need to watch the best of James compilation, considering we've gotten to see enough of James through this. Average James moment.
And there we go. 1,000 bullets fired from the PP. James! James! Oh my god, that was James! He's alive! I just reacted out of instinct. Oh god.
Yes, we've already come to the clarification that
James?
James is just me.
Damn it, man. I've been looking for him everywhere. Alright, he'll show up somewhere. Sorry guys, let's finish this. The one and only issue
It's
with
not,
this weapon is
Liechtenstein
that it's
videos
hard
without
to
James
aim
turning
when
up.
the top part is extended like that. But there's an easy fix. Just extend your neck up until the point where you can comfortably aim through the iron sights, and that's it.
Yep.
So, in
Sounds good to
conclusion,
me.
besides that one little disadvantage, PP-90 is the best solution so far that we found to our magazine problem. I think it's safe to say that all of you guys will agree that
James?
this is the weapon that we've been looking.
James, what are you doing?
Is that you? Dude!
The James Extended
We've been
Universe?
looking for you for so long. Everyone thought you died in that explosion. Where have you been? James! Buddy! Turn around, it's me, man!
James, what are you doing?
James! It's me, it's Lich!
No! James?
Now, come on, you can't. You can't.
Oh no, wait, the dog! No! James! Do not ammo! Do not the dog! I swear to God!
Can't.
No! No!
No.
No! 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 No!
No!
Ammo! Do not give in to the peanut butter! Ammo! Do not give in to the peanut butter!
No! Emma,
He's back! And I wish he wasn't! Ammo, no!
don't even think about it. Emma, no. Emma, bad dog. Emma, stay. Emma, stay. No! No! James! James! No! James!
What a triumphant return of the best character in the entire series. Holy
In the
shit.
previous Cursed Weapons episodes, unsurprisingly, we created a lot of different types of cursed weapons. Cursed melee weapons, pistols, assault rifles, sniper rifles, explosives, RPGs, even animals. But we did not give enough love to the shotguns. We kinda left them out. I felt bad. So that's what I decided
Shotgun
to do today.
episode.
This episode will
Shot
be
through the
a shotgun
heart, and
special.
your gun's
We'll be
too
creating
late.
only
You
cursed
give
shotguns, and we will do
Remington
that
a
using
bad
this
name.
machine. The Weapon Mixer 7000. In case you are new, basically what this machine does is you choose 2 or more weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button and out comes a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch episode 5. The
you're just trying to
sequence
rickroll
is still
people.
the same for now. Alright, let's create shotguns that should never exist. Alright, for the first one, let's start with something simple. Let's choose a sawed-off shotgun and let's choose another sawed-off shotgun. And if we press the
This better not be a double-ended, double-barreled shotgun, I swear to God.
combine button, out will come the
Fuck you!
shot. When using a normal pump action shotgun, after you pull the trigger and fire it, you have to pump back to eject the used shell, and then you have to pump forward to put a new shell into the chamber, and then you have to pull the trigger again to fire
What is
a
this
new
gonna
round.
serve the
And that's
purpose
3
of?
different steps that you have to do in between shots, and that wastes a lot of time. Shot eliminates that problem.
why?
The concept
How
is
do you
simple.
even fire
It's
the
2
thing?
front parts of the pump action shotgun joined up in the middle. It has no typical trigger or a handle to grip it with. You hold it by the pumping handles. And to fire the barrel of your
This is a James episode, isn't it? Anytime James is gonna get the chance to pump it, of course he's gonna.
choosing, you have to pump the opposite handle
What?
back. Yes, pumping the handle back pulls the internal trigger on the opposite side. For example, to fire this right barrel, you have to pump the left handle back. And to fire the left barrel, you
But how does it load another shell? Where do you put the shells? How do you even load them?
have to pump the right handle. Yeah. Oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastard! This
Yeah, 2004 called, they want their jokes back.
eliminates that wasted time. This one move ejects the used shell on the left, loads the new shell into the right side and fires it at the same time. And then you repeat back and forth with no time wasted. And this isn't even the best part. The best part is the gun bends. So you can position it in any way you like. First one I like is the hula hoop.
I don't want to like this as a gun, but I actually kind of do.
Really fast and comfortable way to deal a lot of damage.
He's gonna sling it under his junk and call it a penis, isn't he? He's gonna floss himself with it.
To your enemy.
Gee, I can only imagine the connotations.
As most of the machine guns out there, but the power is just immeasurable. Or you could pull the pumps back together to fire the both barrels at the same time.
Oh yeah!
I call this one the throat goat.
Of course.
Throat goat 2. It's way easier to aim because you can actually look down the sights of the shotgun. No, James, no! James, no! He's not your competition! James! He's not your competition! Next one is the back
Yes, there we
barrel.
go.
Covers
There
your
we
12
go.
and 6 at the same time. Or you could bend both barrels to face forward to
I do not believe there is any comment I could make in this situation, because there's no comment to make. It's just a typical pump action shotgun with a drum mag. If you guys see anything else other than a pump action shotgun with a drum mag, that's on you. I'm just saying, this is a marvel of weaponsmithing and technology everywhere. Leshy! Hi, darling.
together, attach an extended magazine, and just unload.
Wow, such a weapon of ass destruction.
Shotguns are mainly used for a close-range combat because the pellets can't go very far. But has anyone ever tried throwing the whole shotgun at the enemy and pulling the trigger when it hits them? Shot can be
Leshy,
used
thank you
as
for
a
the resub.
spear. It has a perfectly balanced shape for throwing.
Oh
When you
my
hit
God,
someone
a
with
shotgun
shot,
spear?
because
Are
of
you kidding
inertia,
me?
the rear pumping handle will move back. Well, in this case, forward, causing the barrel in front to go off. Or you can throw it even farther if you hold it by the pumping handle. If you swing and pause at the last second, the inertia will cause the whole weapon to move forward while the pumping handle stays, pulling the internal trigger and firing the rear barrel, which will propel the shotgun towards a longer distance. We're gonna test it now.
You know, I want to believe that there's somebody at the American HQ for like weapon design who's watched these videos and actually like taken notes on this like batshitedness. If we start seeing some very bizarre designs coming out of American weaponsmiths, we'll know why.
On the same target, and you'll see how easy it is to actually throw it accurately towards a no, James, no.
Oh no!
Don't throw it.
No,
Don't
no,
throw
no,
it.
no!
No, James! James! The shot.
God damn
A
it.
deadly
James!
multi-tool. Just for fun though, if we take the same recipe, 2 sawed-off shotguns, and pull the reverse polarity switch, and if we press the combine button, out will come the opposite of shot, the gun.
Why? What functional purpose would this have? You're right, that looks like a really fun fidget toy.
Not so lethal, but a good fidget toy to entertain you during the freestyle. No, James! In one of my previous videos, I made a
This is very rapidly. The longer James ends up in an episode, the more and more this descends into an episode of Skibbity Toilet. I swear to God. The only thing we're missing is some disembodied head in a toilet coming around the corner. Good God.
lethal weapon that you guys really liked. It was called the pump off. The way it worked was you just pumped the handle many times to increase the pressure of a specialized flammable gas contained within the weapon, which after firing the enemies would burn their clothes off, hence humiliating them in front of everyone. That seemed like a good platform, so I decided to make a lethal version of that. Alright, as a base we obviously start with the sawed-off shotgun, and let's combine it with the highest magazine capacity weapons from the panel, such as MG249, the Negev, the PP-Bison, P90, and if we press the combine button, out will come the Pump Off 2. The Pump Off.
You know what? I don't hate it.
2. At first glance, it's a normal sawed-off shotgun with an extended testicle magazine. And it is. You just pump back and forward to load the shell into the chamber. But a unique thing about it is, you don't have to just stop there. You can load another shell into the chamber. And another one. And another one. And another one. As much as you want. The more you pump the handle and load a lot of bullets, the more the barrel will elongate to accommodate for all that load. And when you pull the trigger...
Men will do literally anything other than being content with their dick size, I swear.
You unload all the bullets at once. It doesn't take much time either. A few quick strokes and the weapon will be ready for an explosive money shot. In 3, 2, 1. What's wrong? Oh, no, don't worry about it, man. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Look, trust me on this. It's 100% safe. Nothing bad will happen to you. All right? Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, no,
In
James.
3,
oh, no.
2, 1. James, are you alive? James! The weapon also comes in handy early in the rounds when you are defending mid. Or when you want to transport... teammate. Can you not look at me like that when you do this, please? Or when you want to transport your teammates quickly from one point to another. It's super reliable and can be used. We covered pretty much everything, but what we haven't tested is how long can this barrel get? Does it stop at some point? Does it have a limit? We don't know that. So we decided to test it with you guys right now, and let's see how far it can go. We'll point it straight upwards so we don't hit anything.
20
Finally, we're going to the one place that has not been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
minutes later.
20 minutes in, it seems to be going fine. Nothing seems to be stopping it, so we'll just wait and see what happens.
1 hour later.
1 hour in, again, fine. It's not stopping. I think James's arms are getting a bit tired, but the weapon seems completely okay.
3 hours
I mean, you've given James the
Is it
opportunity
me or
to
it's
be...
getting harder to pump? I kind of feel it in...
I feel like we're not allowed to watch this on YouTube. I feel like this needs to be censored. I feel like this needs to be censored and then studied in a lab. Also, is anyone else turned on, or is that just me? Watching two dudes pump their pump together. Kind of hot, not gonna lie.
my hand. Stop looking at me when we do this, man. I told you. Jesus. So unprofessional.
6 hours later.
Alright, now it's becoming noticeably harder to pump for some reason, and we're not really sure why. We can't even see the tip at this point. I don't know. Maybe it went to space? Will that make any difference?
1 eternity later.
What will happen if you fire this thing?
Okay, now it's just not moving anymore. It's completely frozen. We tried everything though. We tried to push it as hard as possible. We tried to step on it. Nothing
Has it
worked.
curved
I think that's it,
around
guys. I mean,
the
we
fabric
can't
of the
even see it up
universe,
there.
and now
I
it
think
ends up
we've hit
back
the
on
limit.
itself?
Which I'm not sure why though. You know, maybe it is in space. And maybe it's because there's vacuum in space? There's vacuum in space. No, no! James! James, don't pump it anymore! James! James! No! 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 And for the final weapon, I decided to go old school. We take a
Ooh,
classic
nice little
double
sword,
barrel
nice
shotgun,
little double barrel.
and if we mix it with the revolver and press the combine button, out will come the Russian roulette gun.
Finally, something to put me out of my misery.
Classic double barrel shotgun. 2 barrels, 2 bullets. 1 barrel pointed at your enemy. Another one pointed.
I mean, you know which one's always going to fire first, because these things are procedural. When you've got a double pin shotgun like this, it's always... Actually, to be fair, there are some that use 2 triggers, but those are usually the older ones.
Back at you. It has only 1 trigger, and upon pulling that trigger, only 1 barrel will go off. Which one though is completely random every time. I wanted to finish this video in an entertaining way, so why
by
not
watching
join
someone
me
off
at
themselves?
a classic
You
game
maniac.
of Russian roulette. Played for the first time ever, not with a revolver. Artyom and James were the only ones brave enough to participate. Gentlemen, I appreciate both of you for showing up. I could never thank you enough for the shit you do to entertain.
Why does that guy look like what's-his-face from Mythbusters? Myth-busted!
The psychopaths that watch this. Both of you seem ready, so let's get started.
I mean, it's got James in it. This is gonna be some batshit stupid stuff.
Whenever you are ready, gentlemen. Artyom. Artyom. You don't have to do this, Artyom. You can change your mind anytime. There's no pressure. Artyom. Artyom, you can put down the gun now. You don't have to do this if you're not sure. Artyom! Artyom!
James? Of course! Of fucking course!
No! No! James, don't do it! James, don't do it, please! James, stop! James, stop!
And I think we're on to the final episode. Oh boy!
In the previous Cursed
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it! Final episode!
episodes, I've
God,
created
James,
a lot
you're such
of
a freak,
weapons
just
with
like me, for real,
different
for real.
characteristics. Cursed melee weapons, pistols, assault rifles,
Right, Carl, thank you for the
sniper
resub.
rifles, shotguns, RPGs, even animals. And they were cool, and we did that using this machine.
Please tell me you've designed a new way to install this
The
thing.
Weapon Mixer 7000. But often during the creation process, I would encounter weapons that were so bad that I had to either delete or completely archive their existence. Weapons so terrible that the only word that could precisely describe them would be mistakes. You've never seen these weapons before. Until today. Because I've compiled them and decided to declassify their existence.
Oh boy.
You've been warned. Oh, and if you are new, basically what this machine does is you choose two or
yada,
more
yada.
weapons from the panel, then you press the combine button, and out comes a combined weapon. To learn how to activate this machine, go watch episode 5. The sequence
do it,
is
you'll
still
get
the same
rickrolled.
for now. Here are the weapons that should never exist. First one starts a few episodes back when I was trying to create a weapon with high magazine capacity. So in the middle of it, I had this bright idea to just take a bunch of loaded magazines and mix it with just a barrel or a suppressor of a weapon, hoping that the machine would interpret this into something unique, powerful, and with high magazine capacity. Wrong. I chose all the mags
Oh no.
and the barrel, pressed the combine button, and out came... Is this a gun?
Legitimately, it looks like something that could actually be used.
This is Patrick!
Patrick, a barrel of a gun attached with a bunch of magazines.
I'd use it!
Granted, it does have a high magazine capacity in a compact form. It loads 90 bullets. But that's where all the positivities end for this one. The biggest problem is that it has no trigger. How do you fire it then, you might ask? Well, if you go around the back, you'll see this hole. To fire this weapon, you just
Do not finger Patrick.
aim in a general direction, and then you have to put your finger in that hole. You just have to
Hey James, your time is now.
push it in deep until it feels right. The sensors will detect the penetration, and then it will fire.
Oh,
It's clunky, imbalanced,
guys, I'm retiring as a VTuber, and I now identify as a magazine. If you'd like to fire me,
has no sights, and it's difficult to hold. We tried holding it in many different ways, like this for example, but your fingers are all mangled, you have no grip. Then we tried holding it with a mag, like a pistol. Too flimsy. We tried holding it with 2 mags. Nope. Like this maybe? But then you can't aim. It's semi-automatic, it has a lot of bullets, but it's so awkward and inappropriate that there's no way to shoot this with a high fire rate. But after a lot of testing, only way we could somewhat shoot it fast was to just straight up figure it. And if you are good, you can shoot it quite fast actually. That's pretty much it.
Oh
That's
my
the
God,
best use
literally
we could
just
find
me.
for this weapon. If you have any better ideas on how to shoot this properly, please write in the comments. I really don't see any other way. So, for now, Patrick, unusable, embarrassing, and as I mentioned before, a mistake. Alright, let's move on to the...
James?
What? Where the fuck did it go? No.
No, James!
No.
No!
James! James, don't do it! James! Don't.
Fucking goddamn it, James. Guys, show of hands. How many people here are for James? And then show of hands, how many people are here for guns?
In one of the previous videos, I created a lot of cursed shotguns that you guys really liked. I actually created one more that I didn't show you. My thought process was, if I combine every shotgun that is on this panel, surely something powerful and cool would come out, right? Well,
Aw,
I
you're here
pressed
for
the
me?
combine
That's so
button,
gay.
and out came...
Oh my god, that's actually sick.
A shotgun is a 16-barrel, 16-trigger abomination
God.
of a shotgun. I was expecting something high-tech. Instead, this looks like it was welded together in a shed somewhere in
Fire all of them at once, you pussy.
Yugoslavia during the Cold War. It is extremely heavy, no proper way to hold it or carry it. You can't even aim it properly because this barrel is pointing at something completely different than this barrel. And if you want to shoot it, there's no possible way to memorize which trigger correlates to which barrel.
Yeah, Doom Guy is
the best
looking
way
at
to
this
shoot
and-
it,
and
the
frothing
only
at the mouth.
positive side of this weapon is to shoot all 16 barrels at the same time by doing that thing that people do on the pianos. Yep, that one. It's a bit tricky, but this is how it looks.
Or that thing that I like getting done to my...
You take your finger, you put it on the first trigger, and you really quickly push it back in 3, 2, 1! It will hit
Damn.
everything in front of you. But you gotta learn how to manage the recoil, or you will become the projectile. Now comes the hardest part, reloading. You open it up like a normal shotgun, and you might think like, oh, you just throw out the old shells and replace them with the new ones, right? Not as easy as that sounds, because
Dennis, thank you for the follow.
all the shells are the size of the barrel. You have to take them
I don't
out
see a problem with that.
individually, which takes quite a bit of time and energy.
It's a stick for ammo to go chase. It's more of a display
Half
weaponry,
an hour
something you pull
later,
out as a
after you are
party
done,
trick for
then
your
you have
friends
to
when they come
draw
round.
the new ones
Oh
from
my
your
God.
cleaver, which is very heavy, by the way, and you have to load them individually too.
I mean, it's a good party trick. I'm Aaron. Ma'am, Mrs. Ma'am.
And one more half an hour later, you are ready to fire again. Is this good or bad? I'm not really sure because as ridiculous as it looks, I kinda like it. Tell me in the comments. What do you guys think? The shotgun. A Frankenstein of a weapon.
I'm sure
All right,
Saiga will
let's-
take something.
You know, in video games, usually, the more
Damn it.
expensive the weapon is, the more powerful it is. So my thought process for this one was, if I choose a relatively cheap weapon, let's say a deagle, and I combine it with a lot of money,
Then it'll turn into a
surely
gold
it
gun.
would turn the weapon into something
Ooh, gotcha. Time for gotcha mechanics.
insanely powerful, right?
Hoyoverse are looking at this going, ooh. Ooh. You know what? Take notes, take notes.
So that's what I did. And then I pressed the combine button, but out came a DE Eagle. A DE Eagle, made by one of the biggest and
It's genius! I'm sure that EA have actually made this before, and their higher-ups were like, okay, we're scummy, but we're not that scummy. No, wait. What if? Let's put it in the game, but we disguise it as loot boxes.
richest gaming companies out there. Let's see what you get with a purchase. You get one pistol with one card reader on the right side and another credit or debit card terminal on the other. Yes, you own the weapon, but it's unusable for now. First, what you have to do is to unlock a trigger. As you can see, it's missing. So just insert your credit or debit card in the terminal, and after a payment of a low price of $29.99, the trigger will be unlocked. Now the weapon can be used. Technically. Because the slide, the top part of the weapon, is locked, indicated by the red light on the right side. And to unlock that, it will cost you an additional $5.99 per shot, which is insanely expensive. But to save money, the company thought about their users and came up with a subscription
amazingly
plan
well-thinking
called
company for the betterment
Bullet
of society.
Pass. It will cost you only $9.99 per month, and you can have unlimited slide unlocks for the duration of the subscription.
I wonder if they're making fun of a certain company for this.
You have to slide the card every time you want to shoot. And if you are good, you can do it super fast. But if you are really good, you can position the card in a way that the slide going backwards will automatically swipe the card for the next shot. Just like demonstrated. Oh, shit. All right, it's right there. Go get it. Get it. Go. Get it. Ooh, get it. Ooh, get it. Ooh.
God fucking damn it. Yo! That man throwing it back! Puppet likes hard. Puppet likes hard.
Ooh. To fire the weapon, you will need a lot of bullets. But you can't buy them. They make their own bullets. And the only way to get them is through these super duper cool bullet cases. Yes, here it is. Look, just like a Counter-Strike case. But instead of skins, for the blue color, you get the primer. For the purple, you get the casing. For the pink, you get the gunpowder. For the red, you get a bullet. And for the rare special item, you get a fully loaded magazine.
Wow.
Without the bullets. Now I know
that's not fully loaded then.
Where do I pre-order this? Well, if you use my promo code, I keep paying for the dumbest shit and keep pre-ordering unfinished games, and that's how they keep getting away with it. If you use that code, you will get 2 of the...
Now, chat, I don't want you to expose yourself, but he's calling you out.
He's never. DEAGLE, my friends. Wow. Alright, and for the last one, I once had this random idea to just combine Mac 10 with an M4. No specific reason, sounded innocent enough. But boy, how wrong was I. Before I do this, I have to warn you. What you're about to see is not for the faint-hearted. I chose the weapons, I pressed the combine button, and out came... Mac 4.
That is an abomination that deserves not for the fiery pits of hell. And whoever came up with this concept deserves to have their feet permanently attached to Lego bricks.
This demands an apology to the whole human race.
Damn right it does!
I am so sorry that a piece of metal had to be wasted to create this. Mac 4. This weapon is so cursed, pretty sure it's illegal to show this uncensored on screen. Especially in Japan. I wouldn't be surprised if I get swatted and executed on the spot in a few minutes. It's so cursed that even the machine retracted itself out of embarrassment. This weapon is so cursed, even James refused to come close, let alone touch this weapon. And not only with his hands.
Damn, then you know it must be cringe.
It's so cursed, Judah betraying Jesus was not as bad as this abomination. Adam one-throating the forbidden apple was not as bad as me burning this into your memory forever. So cursed that Caesar getting betrayed and backstabbed was not as bad as me
really going hard on
betraying
this one.
you guys by making you watch this. Lando Calrissian betraying the rebellion, or Fredo Corleone betraying his brother was not as bad as me even thinking of creating something like this. Hitler doing what he did was not as... There's a reason
Saw that coming a
is
mile off.
holding this weapon. Because the last guy that touched this... Well...
Lord Green, I don't think the gun looks that bad. Mods, impregnate that viewer. Oh, that's it. Of all the times we need to pause. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. I have lost so many brain cells, and this is going to be an affront to my existence to edit. But at the very least, I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. I believe we have now tapped most of Liechtenstein's content at this stage, but maybe there's some more we can watch as well at some point, and maybe I will develop enough of a conniption to do that. I don't know. I am afraid of this man. I am so afraid. Either way, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Jesus fucking Christ, I feel pain. I feel pain.